Like that. Yo, 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 what's up, cool? Come on in, y'all. Come on in. I got you. Right here on Goat Talk Wednesday. Y'all know what time it is. Come on in. Hold up, hold up. Wipe your feet off on the damn rug. Don't bring none of that shit from out there in here. I'm telling you. Give y'all a little bit of time to come on in, man. Come on in. Come on in. We got something for you today. Wipe your feet off. Bring it in here. None of that bullshit from outside. Don't want it. T Thompson, what's going on, boy? I see you. Y'all come on in, man. Come on in. We get to it in just a second. Getting everything up, pulled up here. Okay, man. Don't worry about that. All right, man. Here we go. Agent C, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Hey, man, we're gonna talk about two things today, 2 points today. One of the biggest things, Carolina Panthers, this NFC South division. I believe a couple of people or us in the Panther Nation around here are getting or putting the cart before the apple, any way you want to put it. We got Bryce Young. We getting ready to do all this and do all that. It's a powerhouse teams. We're gonna look at our schedule. Now, some people think we're not the favorites in this division. Around here, of course, we got a consensus. We're the favorite. Oh, we're gonna beat Tampa. Oh, we ain't scared of New Orleans. Oh, the Atlanta Falcons and all that bullshit. Stupid bird and all that. We pick and we we poke fun, all that shit. But the national media, which I say don't put too much of your energy in, is basically giving it to Atlanta or giving it to New Orleans. Giving it to New Orleans one because New Orleans went and signed Derek Carr because they was almost like us, y'all. They had a quarterback carousel going on. Um, and they try to tell them that basically because you went in there and you upgraded from Jameis Winston, who the boy had 3 or 4 vertebrae in his back that was pinched, like pinched nerves or whatever, man. Taking shots, couldn't practice half the time. I mean, that boy had broken vertebrae, man, in his back. So, dude, I mean, you can't play the quarterback position or any position hurt every game. You're not playing 100% of your ability at all. So they said that stabilized the quarterback position when they went out there and got Derek Carr. The rest of the weapons they got, and us, we know their defense is getting old, whatever. But like I said, the national media says other than what's that, Dennis Allen. A lot of people don't have faith in Dennis Allen, the coach over there in New Orleans. So that's the big question mark. Derek Carr makes them better at quarterback. Dennis Allen coaching, everybody's questioning that. Now, Atlanta Falcons. You go to the Atlanta Falcons, you know we have a lot of Falcons fans over here that like the show, man, friends of the show that come on. Mad Mike, Wolf, Red Swan. Those guys, man, come in here and talk to us all the time about the Falcons. Arthur Smith, the coach over there, already alluded to run heavy. You see the moves they made? Cordell Patterson, B. John Robinson, Pitts. London. You go on the defensive side of the ball, you see what they done. You got my man from New Orleans. They come over there. They beefed up Bell, safety, all these signings in free agency. They gonna stop somebody, ground and pound, run the clock out, be very methodical with Desmond Ritter going down the field. They're saying that this team, constructed the way it is right now, coaching staff, run game, defense, maybe sprinkle another piece here, surprising piece, gonna win this division. Tampa Bay. Okay. Tampa Bay tanking, y'all. Make no mistake about that. That's one thing I can say. And they doing it the right damn way. They went and got Baker Mayfield. They got Kyle Trask over there. You know him as Kyle Trash. And I was looking at some of the preseason workouts over there. Them boys missing targets. Them boys look terrible, man. Them boys look terrible over there, man. Um, damn. So I told somebody the other day, you got all those dogs up there in the AFC as far as quarterbacks because it did its cycle. That's the way it did. AFC, NFC. AFC was on the bottom for a little while. NFC was running things with the quarterbacks, with the teams, with the running backs. We pretty much had it all. Cycle done washed itself, you know what I mean? Corrected itself. Boom. AFC on top. Quarterbacks, running backs, a lot of the wide receiver talent, defensive talent is over there because you build your team through the draft. It's no secret or anything like that. You're picking number one in the draft, top 10 in the draft, all this talent coming out of these big Power Five schools, and you consistently do that for like say about 3 years. That's what I keep telling you. Going in about 3 years. Next thing you look back, go into free agency, you get your money back, you sign contracts back right. You know, they coming off every 5 to 3 to 4 years. And next thing you know, you got talent up and down your roster. Homegrown talent, some of it, most of it, the majority of it should be homegrown, drafted talent. Um, Tampa Bay will be first in doing that like that. They're gonna rebuild, they're gonna fire sale, they're gonna get all them old guys out of there, all the bad contracts, just like we do it. One of those, Caleb Williams, Drake May, just like this year, quarterback A1, quarterback B1, or 1A, 1B, you know, whichever one you like, Drake May, Caleb Williams, Drake May will be in this division. Probably come back the next year. The Saints will probably have a number one overall or sitting somewhere like that and get another big time quarterback. And then who like I said, if they come off Kyler Murray or the Rams or the like I said the Cardinals and well, Chicago already done it. Green Bay's now they got Jordan Love, but I mean the Washingtons and this one and that one will start getting quarterbacks and cycle it out. Then now we'll have all this young talent fighting in the NFC, fighting in the AFC. That's gonna be some good football, y'all, in the future. But let's taper down our expectations. Y'all get on me when I say we're in a rebuild and things like that, whatever. But let's taper down our expectations and talk about this division. We have to get in the head of this division or get a good foothold in this division. Because, like I said, the national narrative is that we're not even going to win our division. Nowhere to be seen right now. You got Atlanta, New Orleans front runners of this division. This division was decided by one game last year, y'all. 8 and 9 team, 7 and 3, 7 and 10 team. Three-way tie for last. We won more divisional games than anybody, but we lost the division because we couldn't win away from home. So that's a talking point. Another talking point, you got, man, out here talking about we're going to trade Matt Corral. There's no trades out there for Matt Corral. They say they're going to trade Matt Corral for a fifth rounder. That makes no sense. Makes no sense. Why trade Matt Corral for a fifth rounder when we gave up 2 third round? The third round pick that it took to get him, and we gave a third rounder to the Patriots to move up to go get him. We pimping backwards, y'all. Best thing we could do, keep Matt Corral, unless he's a locker room distraction. That's the only way they would give him up for a fifth rounder and lose like that. If he's a locker room distraction, meaning he's out there telling people he better than Bryce, he going out there pushing Bryce, which he's supposed to go out there and push Bryce, push Andy for the second string position. He's a third round quarterback right now. We're giving too much energy to a third round quarterback. So he's got to go out there and push Bryce, push Andy first, and then push Bryce. Unless he's a locker room distraction, don't trade him. Keep him. Let his trade value go up. See how he does in the preseason. Maybe come in and pick up trash in some of these games, maybe one or two of these games that we in full command of. But popping.
Yes, sir.
What you say there, brother? What you think about that?
I mean, you said a lot right there, man. Where you want me to start?
Hey man, like I said, I started with like I said, we need to first back our bus up. Like I
Right.
said, don't put the apple before the cart before the apple, and see how we look in this division first, because the national narrative saying that we're not even winning this division.
Right. I mean, you know what? And I think I'm not the only one. When it get closer and closer to game time, and even if it ain't close to game time, what I'm saying, I'm automatically ready to start talking trash. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never be just bow down, be like, y'all gonna beat us. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying. Like,
Supposed to, yes, supposed
yeah, I
to
get what you're
entertain.
saying. Like, hey, now don't get too carried away because you still got to go out here on this field and beat these guys. And one thing I can't give Atlanta is that their main core pieces have been together for a while, and Riddler has been there. This will be his second season compared to us having a rookie quarterback who has had no experience, has to learn the NFL speed, learn the playbook. He's definitely at a disadvantage compared to all the quarterbacks in this division or the NFL period, other than the rookies.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I
I
get what you're
see
saying.
Red
Like, hey,
Swarm.
huh?
Oh, I'm talking Red Swarm. I see Red Swarm.
Yeah, I see you in the building. Panthers making playoffs. Hey, you know what? And Red Swan, speaking of that, that's the crazy part about this, and what GOAT has harped on for the last 2 years. We are literally 2 years behind of schedule. You know what I'm saying? We are behind where we're supposed to be. We should have been already competing on a top level by now. Like people should have already been coming into their fold of okay, we gotta watch out for them. But because we had bad management, we're not. So now we got to play catch up instead of mustard.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so I do have to respect the fact that we do have to dial it back. I think we're gonna be on the edge of our seats on every game because we're not sure what we're rolling out with, how are we rolling out, and what we going to expect. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take a while. Even though my pride is not gonna be able to sit there and just be quiet, I'm gonna talk shit anyway. But I mean, you in the back of my mind, I'm gonna know, hey, look, this is still a young team, new coaching staff, all that, blase, blase, blase. So, but I expect certain games to win strictly just off of coaching. I feel like we
Hmm.
have
Hmm.
we have smarter coaches than some of these other coaches in these organizations. There's some dumbass coaches out here. I feel like
What do you think that come in like a 60-40 split? Between coaching and talent out there on the field.
that too. Because certain statements that coaches have said about the talent we got now is not exactly what they want. It's just what they got for now. Um, Even though they might have came from a less talented crew, but trying to infiltrate a new book, it's hard if you don't have the staff.
Hmm.
Um, so you gotta you run out of one ingredient. Sometimes you gotta substitute it with something else. Hey,
Yeah.
that's just what happens. You don't have milk, you might use buttermilk, whatever the case may be. Um, so it's it's interesting because I see the potential of the team. I see where how we can be dangerous. Uh, so I'm hype about it, but it's like we said before. You know how you make plans, but you
Hmm.
ain't coming with a plan B because you done got all excited about plan A and it ain't work out, and then you ain't got nothing else to back it up with.
Yeah, yeah, you
I
you
don't,
just dumb fuck. You just
yeah,
fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit, how in the hell it didn't work out? You know what I'm
you
saying?
put
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
that's called a dummy mission. Put
yeah, yeah,
yourself on
yeah,
a
yeah.
dummy mission.
Well, we
Hmm.
been on a dummy mission, Pop. You remember we been on a dummy mission. Hell,
Right,
Steve Wilkes was on a dummy mission. You know,
right.
Steve Wilkes was on a dummy mission. They sent his ass on a dummy mission
Yeah,
uh, uh,
they
uh, last year. When the man sat there and told him, you got to do an exceptional job to even be considered. You know,
mhm.
he was on a dummy mission.
He should have read the room then. When he said that, I said, "Oh
Yeah,
no, it's over. It was over."
you
And
know,
everybody was going up and who?
yeah,
He should have got the job. No, no,
yeah.
sir.
We gonna go picket. We gonna go march on Mint Street. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Man, the man told y'all day one. Day one.
exceptional.
That
That
morning
means
when he saw that
playoffs.
motherfucker, playoffs, exceptional. Like you gotta go above and beyond. You know what I mean? Just playoffs won't do it. Playoff win, you need maybe two or three of them of us. Uh
Hmm.
NFC championship game or something like that.
Hmm.
You got to be he said exceptional.
And I don't believe anybody that was here other than Steve Wilkes. And that was a point I was trying to make to Q the other day. Is that the assistant coaches? They're the guys that are really hands on with these players. So whether people don't fully lock in with everything Frank says, they are definitely going to lock into what these assistant coaches are saying. You got ex
Hmm.
NFL players, Super Bowl caliber players, ex players. You got guys who've been through it, who's been out there, who's left it out there on the grass. So they're gonna gravitate to those coaches, and their boss is Frank. So they're gonna
Hmm.
have to have respect for Frank as well. But we got you like you said, can't put the cart in front of the apple. You know what I'm saying? You gotta can't put the apple in front of the cart. You gotta we
Hmm.
gotta tread lightly. You know what I'm saying? Before we go out here and just be hoo hollering, hoo hollering, and all the other stuff.
Hmm. Hmm.
So yeah,
Now
you're right.
it's just like just said. See, we've been saying that, man. Okay, you got the position coaches, and I believe that's what the argument that you and Q was having yesterday. About the position coaches, right?
Mm-hmm.
That you said the position coaches see these guys the most,
Mm-hmm.
know what they doing. Like, and we talking about a lot of undrafted free agents. Cause we brought in 13 of them jokers, y'all, to try to find this diamond in the rough, or this guy that we're not seeing. Cause we were looking through the schedule. We like, who the hell is this guy? Who the hell is that guy? You know,
Mm-hmm.
they are the ones that's going to evaluate this guy, go back to the OC or the DC, and it's like, oh well, he got potential. We need to try to keep him around, or we need to do this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
Um, James Campen, the line coach. Now he might have under James Campen, there's guys that just coach tackles, they guys that coach guard centers. So he gonna evaluate. I forget my man name, the guy they signed the 3 year with the long arm span that's gonna be the right tackle. Maybe our future right tackle, y'all. But
Right.
he's got another positional coach that he's working with. He's
Right.
a pure 100% raw project. Come from an HBCU.
Right.
So it ain't like this man getting ready to go in and take Taylor Moton. Now, we talking about probably Taylor Moton we always say he got arthritis or he got some arthritis in his knee, regenerative arthritis. And we probably
Mm-hmm.
going to come off of him. He's got one of the biggest contracts on the team. You're probably going to look to say in 2 years, this line going to be revamped between him and Austin Corbett. Because
Mm-hmm.
we got depth. So we just slide that in and you go back in the draft in the later round, fourth, fifth, maybe a third rounder, depending on what we get for some of these guys that we got to get rid of. Pick up an extra third,
Mm-hmm.
interior lineman, another swing tackle, something like that. And that's
Mm-hmm.
how you build a team. Next thing
Right.
you know, you sitting around here 3 years because y'all got to get off this microwave mentality shit. Like I just told you. You see, Red Swarm says CBS got it between us and the Falcons. Now, other people got it between the Falcons and the Saints. They said they got a tougher team. I just broke it down. The Bucks are tanking.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it. I'm not saying don't worry about somebody. I hate to say that, but don't worry about them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers tanking.
Right. And that's
We
why I
can keep
think
tanking. Go ahead, Pop.
that's why I think is good for us to hear from these assistant coaches because they are really the ones that are dissecting these guys way more. Like James Campen is coming in having a meeting, right? Bam, he throws the meeting, but then he's going to be counting on Roger Krugler, who's the assistant offensive line, to be implementing it hands on more. Okay,
Kugler. Yeah. I can.
Deuce
Like I said, man,
Staley,
I'm bad with names, but yeah,
he's the
I know the
assistant
guy.
head
Yeah,
coach
yeah. Yep.
slash running
Yep.
back coach.
Uh
Okay,
huh.
when Thomas Brown comes in and they have their staff meeting, him and Deuce will come up with a plan. Deuce
All those
Staley,
guys, y'all, the pecking, the pecking order is Thomas Brown. Thomas Brown is the OC. All
mm-hmm,
those guys on from the offensive line, James Campen to Deuce to did it. Well, not Deuce, because Deuce is assistant head coach. Deuce is over
mm-hmm.
him,
He's
actually,
over him. Yep.
because we got all these special coaches and whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of these positional coaches and stuff go under Thomas Brown. That's the pecking order. Bam,
Right.
bam, 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 bam.
Right. So,
And that's the way
for
they
instance,
fall. Go ahead, Pop.
I want to hear from Parks Frazier. He's our passing game coordinator. Okay. When him and Sean Jefferson, who's the wide receiver coach, I want to see
Uh-huh.
who's making some progression. What about their attitude? How are they feeling? What are you seeing out of this guy that was different from day one, from day 24? And
Yeah.
then I want to hear more
All
from
these,
Don
like we
Capers.
said, everything Pop is saying, all these guys are reporting to Thomas Brown. See, y'all were talking shit about Thomas Brown yesterday. You know what I'm saying? The day we breaking down what Thomas Brown's job is. Not just calling plays. Not
Mm-hmm.
just calling plays as an OC. See, we were arguing about, well, Thomas Brown experience. Thomas Brown this, that, calling plays. His job consists of more than calling plays and building his playbook. But go ahead, Pop. Look at listen to Pop telling you all the niggas that's up under Thomas Brown.
Mm-hmm. So let's move over to defense. I want to hear a little something from Don Capers every once in a while because I want to know if D'Angelo Hall is going up there talking to Don Capers because D'Angelo Hall is a newer coach. Is he picking some of Don Capers' head, and is he coming back and how is he putting that coming to these CBs? We talk about our cornerback room. Well, who's closer to the cornerbacks than anybody? D'Angelo Hall, Jonathan Cooley, who's the secondary cornerback. He's also a coach, but he's over D'Angelo Hall. He's gonna tell D'Angelo Hall,
He's supposed to
"Hey,
be a
you're
head
gonna
coach.
right.
He's a head coach.
You're gonna
Former
deal
head
with
coach.
You're gonna deal with the undrafted cornerbacks, the undrafted safeties today. I want to see what you find out, what these guys' mentality about, which ones you think are coming along, and so that's why we need more interviews with D'Angelo Hall because I want to see what his coaching style is. Does he fit here? What insight is he giving these guys? So we're so quick to throw these guys out in the trash can, but you got to understand it it takes like they had an old saying. It takes a village to grow a
Village.
man. You know what I'm saying? It takes
A
multiple
village to raise
people.
a child. You know, it takes
Right.
all these coaches to
It
build this
takes all
team.
these coaches to build this team. There's not one that's more important than the other. There is a leader, of course, but each one of them has very, very, very important information and duties on this job. And I just want to get to know, and hopefully, saying who are they? What are they implementing? And things like that.
Yeah,
So I'm curious about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That
Now
that
see,
interests me.
and we told y'all one time, man, go back, watch some of these old shows. I'm trying to tell you, man, this is the learning channel. This is the public learning channel right here. Y'all always
Yeah.
had if you my age back in the day, we had channel U and you can go and then you had PBS and all that shit. We didn't have no cable back in the
Hmm.
day. Where Sesame Street and all that bullshit came up and you learned ABCs and all that. This is a learning channel. This ain't no capping channel. This is a learning channel. You know, to
These.
tell you
Hmm.
that what this dude's job is. I don't get it because you want to say he black or he ain't had no experience or he ain't have this and that. It's a pecking order. Then one person don't make that decision. Like I said, these positional coaches report back to this man. This man reports back to somebody else. Somebody else reports back to this guy, and
Hmm.
on and on and on to that head coach makes a decision. But it's done gone through at least 3 or 4 hands before he comes to ultimately make the decision to cut a player. Is somebody gonna make this team? They ain't gonna make this team. They're gonna be on the bubble. The reps they gonna get each practice. So I mean, all of it, y'all. Then when you sit there and say, "Why this guy didn't do this? Why this guy?" Hey, bro, it's a bunch of different things why this didn't happen.
Hmm.
You know, it's not just other. Oh, that nigga lazy, that nigga hurt, that nigga. You know what I'm saying? This and that. No, it's a bunch of nuances that go into this thing. Like I say, when you get up there to this professional level,
Yeah. And that's what you're saying. Is levels to this shit. There's
level.
there's no way Frank Wright knows what the fifth string cornerback loves to eat. But I bet you that assistant coach do. I bet you know where he grew up and everything else. I bet he knows about his family, what his morals. Those are things you want to know as a Panther fan, and that's how they also, like you said, the pecking order. They tell them, hey, this guy right here has a high motor. He's motivated. He's lacking a little bit of this, but I think we can get him up to speed. That's why
Yeah.
you want to. That's why you want to have these interviews with these assistant coaches. They do matter.
Take some of such and such reps because he looked
Mm-hmm.
good. He got that. Give this guy a couple more reps because he need to work on this. Uh, that's how this guy gonna know how much playing time this guy gonna get in preseason. That guy gonna get. This guy. Damn, that guy look good. Why didn't we get him? Okay, the plan might be release him on a waiver and see if he go around them 32 teams and come back and we can put him on the practice squad
Mm-hmm.
right now. And while we going through those couple of weeks, while he going through the watch, we evaluating another guy that's on the bubble. But we know we got him in the back pocket. It's like I said, it's a lot of things, man, going on. It's a lot of
Yeah.
moving parts.
Yeah.
So with that, that's the discussion that we'll make when we open it up. Now, like I said, the Mackerel trade cap, the Mackerel trade cap.
That's the biggest
You
cap
know,
ever.
biggest cap ever. Mackerel is not getting shopped out there right now. Not to say that he won't in the future, next year, next draft, or something like that, but not now, and definitely not for no fifth rounder. Definitely not for no fifth rounder.
Now you hustling
That's
backwards.
fool. Not when we done gave 2/3 for him. That'd be stupid. That'd be the stupidest shit. That'd be the stupidest shit since going to get Sam Donald. That'd be stupid.
Hold on real quick. Well, since you said that name, let me just throw out little dudes out there real quick.
Go ahead and get it to me.
You know all y'all Sam Darnold lovers. Well, why that boy done got pushed back to the number 2? Remember he came in, he's supposed to be number 1, right? Nah,
uh,
nah, nah, nah. Lanster is taking all the steps with the ones over there. So that's just telling y'all something. Big Cap, what
look,
they be saying, talking about he got
big
the
cap,
best arm they ever seen and since
big
so
cap.
like, what? No.
Because look, this is another thing. They gave up too much draft capital to come off of Trey Lance. They
Yep.
gave up three draft picks, y'all, to move up to number 3, where they moved up to. They looking to try to get that, but nobody's gonna get that to this guy now because he got hurt, freak accidents, or what he did, just almost like J.C. Horn. But we haven't seen nothing from this guy yet because he's not playing enough games to even put up no kind of resume. We don't know. We don't know what he is, who he is, what. We
Yeah.
don't know nothing.
Yeah.
So how can I go put him on the market? They can't. What
Yeah.
they doing? They're gonna go. They're gonna try to go to. They going to the bank one more time with their investment. Meaning he's gonna be their QB1.
Yep.
He get hurt or something again, then you got Brock Purdy back there as a fail safe. You got
Exactly.
Brock Purdy back there as a fail safe. We already kind of seen what he done. And then nobody's gonna take. You ain't got nothing in Brock Purdy either, because he's an unproven commodity. Yeah, he seen it look good. Is that a fluke? Is that fool's gold? You know what I'm saying? Nobody ain't gonna give you no one
Right.
for a nigga that got picked 259, Mr. Irrelevant, and now he's gonna want a one. No, bro, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. See, they know what
So
they
what
got with
they gonna
Sam
do?
Darnold.
Yeah, no,
Plenty of tape.
a backup,
Yep.
an
Plenty of tape.
overrated backup, 7 year backup that ain't never won nothing no more than 7 games in the league at any given time.
Yep. And I
Now you
believe Trey
want to talk about,
Lance, if Trey Lance put it together, that's a dangerous man. He young too.
yeah,
He ain't number like 21.
because
He
y'all
been
talking
in the
about them
league. He been in the league 2 years. He was the
Trey
youngest
Lance,
too. Yep.
coming off of Trey Lance in 2 years, when you still giving Sam Donald chance after chance after chance after chance, from getting hurt, ankles to this to that to mono, and he's only giving you 7 games at best, and you
Yeah.
still giving him shots at it. You still giving him licks. Come on, man. And you gonna get off a Trey in 2? That ain't no better than them jokers getting off Malik in 1.
X. You say that again.
Come on, man.
Hey, should be
That's
should be
crazy.
uh should be ashamed of themselves.
That's
They
crazy.
they really should. They should be ashamed. They should be fined. Honestly, they need a huge ass fine for
But
treating that man like that. But anywho, I just want to throw that out there to y'all real quick, just in case y'all Sam Darnold guys were feeling good about y'all damn quarterback. His ass is not a number 1. He is
no,
taking all the reps with the 2s and 3s. Trey Lance is now taking all the reps with all the 1s. So there you go.
there you go. And like I said, big cap about Corral getting traded for a 5. Like I said, we gave 2 3s for him. That ain't gonna happen.
Nope.
That ain't gonna happen, y'all. Like if anything, the guy comes out here, preseason will be his. He will be the main featured quarterback in preseason. Then what'll happen? We'll get a little hype, a little run about him, because y'all will be, oh, Matt Corral look good. I told you we didn't need to go there. Matt Corral look good, just good as Bryce. And Bryce ain't gonna play nothing but maybe what? One down, one series,
Yeah, one
to go
series.
down and see, kick a field goal or see if he can march the team down. with a lot of continuity with the offense and see how good it looks. Kick the field goal or make a touchdown. He ain't
Right.
coming back. He ain't gonna see him no more. Second game, be a dress rehearsal. He'll probably play 2 series maybe. His night is over again. The
Right.
last one he ain't playing shit. Be
You know what's
Matt
so funny
Corral.
about that goat?
Uh-huh.
When they march Matt Corral out there, he's gonna be with better fours than he was the year before. He gonna be like, damn, this a whole different team. Cause the
Yeah.
fours we had out there was so ass. Oh my god. They weren't even fours, they were sixes.
Hey,
See, you gonna see a difference. Best
the
believe you're gonna
dude
see a difference.
or the guy that y'all Wiley said that's cap. But the guy that you capping for, Wiley, if you talking about the corral,
No,
he's a backup,
no,
bro.
no,
He's a
no.
backup.
Panther Germany, explain. I want you
He's a
put
backup,
it in
man.
black and white. Explain. I ain't even trying
Yeah.
to figure it out. Explain, sir.
I'm getting ready, man. I'm gonna let it come on up. I ain't sitting here talking all day, man, ugly all day. I'm getting ready to bring it up. I'm
You
getting
want
ready
me?
to throw this link. I'm getting
You
ready
want
to
me to
throw
bring?
this link in the
You
chat.
want to bring that? You want me to bring it up for you? The schedule.
Oh yeah. Hold on just a second. Hold on just a second. Yeah, yeah, Pop. Boy, yeah, bring the schedule up.
And I found out another thing too. We thought they were going in with 90 men. Nope. They went in there with 88.
They went to 88.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know if two people got cut or what, but
Oh, that might have been Jacob Eason and Preston Williams. You remember they got cut early, so
oh
that
yeah,
might have been
that's right.
the
But I
two.
thought they
Yeah,
brought
yeah.
some more guys after that.
I don't know. Okay, I can't see it pop up just a
I'm
little
about,
bit
I'm
more
about to
here.
blow it up.
Okay,
So this is
so
preseason.
the Jets is the preseason game. Lions the preseason game.
Yep.
Damn, we got them twice. So we go. Whoa, you gonna play them twice? Well, they ain't gonna see much. They ain't gonna see much.
It's gonna be very vanilla.
Yeah, very vanilla. They
Very,
ain't gonna see
very
much.
vanilla.
So we ain't gonna see much from them. They ain't gonna see much from us.
Look how far
Okay,
away
so
the games are from each other. August 18th, all the way from September 10th.
what's that
That's
third preseason? What's that? We gonna want to go through this right quick, Pop. What's that third preseason game? All I really want to show them is
that's it. This is what
okay
they. This is why they
n-
showed us these two games.
now and that whole how many um playoff teams do we face this year? How many teams
So,
that made the playoffs
so
last year?
we got the Jets, the Giants, and the Lions for preseason games. I'm guessing that's what they're trying
Jets.
to do. Yep.
Okay.
And the Falcons. Those are your 4 games.
Okay. So the first game is the Falcons. They weren't a playoff team. Okay. Then we play. Where we at? Where we at? Second game, New Orleans, right?
Oh, let me look. Hold on. Let me check something real quick.
No, that's last year, bro. No,
Yeah.
no, that's preseason. Okay, get it right. Get it right, Pop. Get it right.
We go for right here.
I'm trying to see how many. So how many playoff teams? How many teams last year made the playoffs that we faced? Got the Falcons, the Saints, and then we go to Seattle, right? Seattle was a playoff team. The Vikings, the Vikings made the playoffs, or they was on the bubble last year.
They didn't make it. They was right there on the bubble. They ain't make it.
So the Dolphins made it. The Dolphins was a wild card.
Mm-hmm.
So that's two playoff teams before the bye. We come back to Houston and who is that after the bye? go up after the bye.
Texas.
Houston and Indy. They didn't hell no, they didn't make it. So
They
they
didn't
go
make
to the
it.
second half. Yeah, second half of the season, go back up top.
Chicago didn't make it.
Chicago didn't make it. Dallas made it. So that's three
Mhm.
playoff teams. Tennessee didn't get in last year.
Nope.
Uh,
Buccaneers
Tampa
didn't
and
get in.
Falcons week 15,
Saints didn't
and
get in.
now
Green Bay.
Jaguars did. So we got four to five,
So you
four
got
teams that
Jack.
made it, and like a bubble team. So I say that to say this, y'all. The schedule that we have is very favorable. But
Yep.
let's do
Green
not
Bay didn't make it in last year either.
yeah. Like I said, the Vikings was on the bubble.
So you got Seattle, Vikings, Miami, Cowboys. Those are your only four teams that
And
went to the
and then
playoffs.
the Jaguars.
Oh, and Jaguars, that's five. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So this is a very favorable schedule. We
Yeah.
get out there, man. I see where we can take a run and we can run about 3 games. Pow, pow, pow. Or we can take a skid somewhere.
Good.
Uh,
I know you said, temper your expectations, but I'm just looking at in my mind. I just had a.
yeah,
I
I
was like,
know,
bro,
I
what
know.
what if we only lost to the playoff teams and won everything else?
Yeah, yeah, I know, I
I
know.
can't do that to
That's,
myself.
that's what I was looking at. That's when I come up with this right here because I was like, damn. I've been thinking. I said, man, this schedule is kind of cupcake. You know what I mean? But why don't
Man.
the team don't come together like we think it is, though? You see what I'm saying, Pop?
Yeah, could take somewhere around my October for everybody to really start meshing.
I start gelling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you go. Then we see we getting our division games early because if you look at it and something happens, that Falcons and that Saints game, and we get punched in the mouth, and then you got to go to Seattle, which is one of the playoff teams that you have. You see what I'm saying? You could start the season 0-3, God forbid. Then you got to go see the Vikings. Then what you say about the Lions? The Lions are a dangerous team. The
I'm
Lions,
counting that. I'm counting that as a loss, guys. I'm sorry.
the Lions are a dangerous team. Don't sleep on the Detroit Lions. Then you go into Miami. You know what they are. They are what they are. So let's don't play, y'all. That's why the subject is what it is today. Worry about this division where the national narrative has us being the third team in this division.
Mhm. I'm gonna tell
What?
you one thing though. If we beat the Cowboys though, oh my god! And look, and this is for all of y'all that rock with us. If you can, if it's possible, and look, we doing a tailgate for that game, y'all. Tailgate. Come out here and
Tailgate for
support.
the
You know
game.
what I'm saying?
That,
We're gonna get
I think
everything
that's
set up.
if I'm not mistaken. No, that's a 1 o'clock game, right? Is
One
it
o'clock
one or
game.
four? Okay,
1
it's a one
o'clock.
o'clock. 1 o'clock game. The Indy game is a 4 o'clock game.
It's the 4 o'clock
But
game.
yeah, the Indy game is a 4 o'clock game. We're going to that Indy game. We
Yep.
will be in attendance at the Indy game. Yeah, but we're going to tailgate the next week at the Cowboys game.
Yeah.
So
So if
come
you
on through.
if you can't get tickets to go to the end of the game and chill with your boys, cool. You have another opportunity to come through and kick it with us outside and get some cowgirls, and we're gonna turn up, man. Like straight up, man. Like really, you know what I'm saying? We're giving y'all plenty of time to put it on your schedule. Let your boss
Plenty
know.
time.
If your boss deny you, call out anyway, cause we gonna be there. Pull
Well,
up,
nigga say,
yo.
yo, I'm
Come have a
outside,
good time.
cuz.
Yeah, let them know.
Hey, but man, let's talk about this thing. Link in the chat, man. Link in the chat. I'm dropping it. Link in the chat. If y'all want to put up, man, talk about the schedule. Talk about the national narrative on how they portraying us. That the races between the Falcons and the Saints, not us and the Falcons, or not us, the Saints. no three-way race. When we all finished in a tie last year, they trying to say we didn't do enough preseason now in the draft. Matt Corral, the dummy move, talking about we gonna trade him for a five when we done gave up two threes for him.
Yeah, that don't
He
make
need
sense.
to just let him lay down, sit his ass down, stay up there as a third round. Might be a fourth rounder because they bringing in another quarterback because we can dress the extra quarterback out this year.
Yeah.
So the other dude come in and he could slip again. Hey, it's a lot out here, man. It's a lot to talk about.
James Jones said the Lions beat the snot out of my Commanders. And you know what's so funny? I don't know if you was paying attention to the show yesterday. Goat came out with a list. It said from worst to last in the division, saying that the Commanders gonna be number one. So I
Well,
mean,
they,
how you feel about that, James? You feel like y'all got that?
hey, there is
Hey, super chat, man. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta pull them on up. Got to pull them up.
put on in, Wiley. Put on in.
Panther Germany
What they
podcast. He says Trey Lance injury history is non-NFL knee meniscus trim, NFL hand finder fracture, knee strain grade 1, pedal ankle fracture. Trey played 8 games. I mean, yeah, we appreciate the 499. Any y'all want to donate to the channel, man, we appreciate it. We really do, man. Like that shows so much big love. And man, Wiley already started it off. Appreciate that, Wiley. Our brothers.
did I get you in there, Wiley? I can't see the screen. Wiley, you in there?
He
Yeah,
in
I'm
there.
here.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm working with a new screen, y'all. I changed my screen the way it
There
come
we go.
out.
Now you doing a great job. We moving actually pretty fast with it too.
Yeah.
Now, Panther Germany, what you talking about, man? What you talking about, man? What you talking
Hey man, y'all on that bullshit with that Trey Lance stuff. Trey,
about?
hey
Wiley. Okay, okay,
hey
okay, Wiley. Go
Hey,
ahead, Wiley. You
hey,
have the floor, my friend.
they trying to get some value on Trey Lance so they can get rid of him.
So why put him with the ones?
So they can get some back. So maybe the guy can actually play like he got some sense. As soon as he played like he got some sense, they're trying to get rid of him because
But
they already named their starter. Their starter for the
Wiley,
season, as soon as he come out, what's his name? Prody?
Party?
Yeah,
Brock
Purdy.
Purdy.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
look, Wiley. Check this out. If he play like he got some sense, and that was your guy, or that is your guy,
The GM
why you
already
trade?
named
Then why
the
you
G,
trade him?
the GM has already named the other guy the starter for the season.
No, he ain't the coach.
Oh, okay. Remember, who could fire the coach? The GM.
The owner.
The GM too. I'm just saying.
I think
I
Wiley.
just,
Okay, think about this. I think they did that to put some fire behind Trey ass.
I,
They,
What
when
you
they
what
went up,
guess.
you think?
when they went up and got Trey, they knew that he was not NFL ready. They knew that he was going to take. He got picked up when he was 19 years old.
Come
Like I
on, we
said, he
can't
just
have. Hold on. We can't have that kind of energy because I said that the other day when we were talking about we picked up Ian Thomas when he was 20. We picked up TMJ when he was 20. Oh, we need to do that. Nope, we need to get rid of these motherfuckers. That's what y'all said.
but hold on.
Oh,
All right,
oh, oh. Keep the
hold
same
on.
energy.
Hold on. This is my thing though. For one, that's a different organization, not mine. So they can do whatever the hell they want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Understand.
But when
I
they
wouldn't
went
get
up
rid.
there,
I wouldn't get rid. I wouldn't get rid of Trey and all the draft capital I done spent for him. That's just like us saying, let's get the fuck off of Bryce and all the draft capital we done gave for him.
yeah. Welcome to the
If,
show, James Jones.
Don't
What's
make
up, my boy?
if, if,
Not
if,
much.
if, if Bryce was playing like Trey and get hurt like Trey and only put up 2 games in 2 years, I mean, 8 games in 2 years, I'd be like, get rid of him. Especially
Okay.
if
Well,
somebody came in and outplayed him.
you know what my concerns is with him. You said getting hurt. You said getting hurt. You know what my concerns is. I mean, a
I
lot of
know.
that shit Trey can't help, man. Injuries are part of the game.
See,
And then
Yeah.
they changed their whole offense to an RPO system with him.
And then
They
what
ain't
did
do that with
Purdy?
they ain't do that with Purdy. They ain't do that with Garoppolo. So they put him in the fire to potentially get hurt. It wasn't just
Yeah.
sit back in the pocket.
Okay.
James.
Go ahead, James Jones. What's up, boy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey,
because
Doc.
What
I'm
you
looking
think,
at
James?
y'all's schedule, and I
Yes,
noticed the
sir.
things different is that y'all have the same exact schedule we had last year, but except for the Saints and the Tampa, everything else, and the Dolphins too, and everything. Oh, it's a channel. Yeah,
So what you think about this schedule? Is this a cupcake schedule, or how you think we can fare with this schedule?
I mean it's tricky. It's tricky because this year a lot of them upgraded too. Like with the Texans, both Souths upgraded a lot,
Hmm.
and it's not the same from last year. Last year they both I don't know, the AFC did pretty horrible, but it seems like this year they all found their stride again. So I think y'all can still get most of them though. Don't get me wrong.
Now, James? I know I talked to you before. Who's your team, James?
The Commanders,
Okay, Washington DC.
yeah,
Okay, check this out. So you ain't got a dog in the race over here in the NFC South, right?
yeah. I
Okay, so who do you think, with what everybody done, you looking at football, you being a football fan, who do you think can come out this NFC South?
oh y'all's Panthers. Y'all motherfuckers
The
look
Panthers.
scary, bro. Yeah, man. Frank
Okay,
scares
okay,
me. He still haunts me, bro.
okay.
For real. I'm so glad Frank's not in the East and Philly no more, man. I'm telling you. I'm happy he's gone. And I'm so
Talk about it.
glad we don't have to play him. I'm so glad we don't have to play him because he always steps it up when he plays us. Always. Definitely when he plays Dallas. Them fans, they're
So,
scared of him too. I'm telling you. That dude haunts
so
the
you
East.
saying when Frank was with the Eagles, he was offensive coordinator. So what he's
Yeah.
saying is Frank's play calling was absolute, right?
Yes.
Come on,
Okay,
man.
Yes.
and
He
there
didn't
you go.
call the
Yeah.
plays.
Frank
We
and
talked
Doug
about
did
that
not play
yesterday.
around.
Hold on
Frank and
now.
Doug did not
This
play around, man. I'm telling you. Frank and Doug, I'm
yeah,
so glad they're both gone. And they're both in the South, for real. I'm so happy. Because when they were in the division, all they did was pretty much after Andy left, was just take over. Like, since 2000, the Eagles have won, the division most of the time, like 11 or 12 times. And ever since Andy left. It's been horrible, man.
I got you, but check this out. What you said though, he didn't call no plays.
He
Now
didn't
he
have
may
to.
have.
He didn't have to as long as
Okay.
he helped construct the playbook. Remember when I went over that with
Yeah.
you?
That's what we talking about
I
yesterday, Wiley.
Doug,
Now, come on
You
now.
can't cut these guys short just
know
because
what
they
I.
ain't
yeah,
wanted to
because
get
Doug
to
ran
the
a
everybody.
system that let Andy take full control of the offense. So everything Frank did, that was his
Doug.
offense and
Yeah, yeah, Doug
shit.
Peterson. Yeah, yeah. I got you.
Yeah, Doug Peterson.
I understand what you mean, but words mean something. That's all I'm saying. Because somebody gonna come
But
and
look,
say,
Wiley,
"Go ahead."
check it
But
out
yeah,
now.
y'all gonna be fine, man. I'm telling you, y'all gonna
Okay,
be fine.
it's what
Frank,
James.
Frank has a
It's
lot to
just
prove
what
this year.
James is saying. It's what James saying right now. Okay, we said 60-40. The man does say 60-40 between him and Brown, right?
Mm-hmm.
All he's doing is what James just talking about. He just probably mirror imaging the same stuff that he was doing in Philly. That's how. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You understand what I'm saying? He said,
Yeah,
"I'm Doug now." He's taking on the role of Doug Peterson, and Thomas
Mm-hmm.
Brown taking on the role of him, of Frank Rich. 60
yep,
40
Mm-hmm.
split. He telling Frank, well, when Doug did this right here, now me, I'm gonna do it like Doug did this, and you do it like I did this here. And this is what I did when I was blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Because let's okay, it's just like Leo was saying yesterday, and just like they alluded to yesterday, okay, that's his first coordinator job because he's a positional coach, right? Running
Mm-hmm.
backs coach. We don't
Yep.
know what kind of other duties he had in LA,
Yeah,
but
we do.
this is a new position
Yeah. Yeah, but
far as
we do know what duties he had. He had tight
well,
end
I mean.
coach, assistant coach.
Yeah, he was
Well,
assistant head coach.
what I'm saying, far as being a coordinator, though, far as being the
No,
OC, far as being
no,
the OC, he didn't have OC duties.
no, he didn't.
Okay, so basically, Frank is training him in his OC duties like he used to do in Philly.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
And that
Now,
man just
James.
told you they was a badass combination in
Oh
Philly.
yeah. Okay. I'm hoping
So,
so.
so James, I appreciate you coming on the show. I want to shine some light on your team since you pulled up. How do you feel about your new OC?
Oh, I
Ooh,
love
good
it.
question.
I love it. Can y'all
Yeah, you
hear
know he
me?
coaches hard. You know he coaches hard, right?
Yes. I love it.
You know he ain't
Like,
gonna come in there saying, "Hey, buddy." No, he gonna be like, "Motherfuck you,
so
f this." You know what
No,
I'm saying? You little bitch.
yeah,
He,
yeah,
he
yeah,
coming at
yeah,
their ass.
yeah.
and
He don't
shit,
want
we
nobody
held
soft.
back with Daniel.
My bad. Say
Y'all
that
can hear
Hey,
me,
again.
right?
he-
Yeah, we
yeah,
can hear
yeah,
you.
I
yeah.
said, yeah, what held us back a lot was Daniel Snyder. And I've been
Mm.
waiting 20 years for this, man, for this man to sell this team for real. And it's just like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy he's finally selling, and the sale needs to hurry up and happen for real. And just it's just been a headache with it. See what I like about your squad, your owner's trying to make it right. I noticed this go around. Like he's
We
starting to pick
think
it up pretty fast.
he tried to make us seem like he trying to make it right, but
Yeah.
I got my
Yeah, no, I feel you on that.
I got my suspicion, James. I got my suspicion.
I know
Something
you
dirty
have
going
every
on
right.
behind this motherfucker.
Kendall,
You have
that's
every
that man team. Back
fucking
off.
word, bro.
I hear you, Wiley. I
Yeah.
hear you. I understand. I got
You
some
have every
investigation
right to
going
work.
on out here.
Yes,
Got my
you have every
PIs
right
on it.
to work.
I'm watching.
Because
It
it's
used to be
weird.
James, and he used to be James. He used to be my homeboy, man. That's my ain't that you know. I used to go to bat for him, James. But he did something to me around the draft. Now he did something to me around the
Yeah.
draft, and I'm like, oh, I said, you
I really thought
motherfucker.
against CJ too. I really thought y'all were going to get CJ too, for real. Like it
Man,
was
don't be
crazy.
cussing on here, James. James, don't be doing that, James. Don't be cursing on here, James. Don't bring that boy up.
My
Don't
bad,
bring
man.
him up.
My bad, man.
Hey,
Especially when he a dummy. Especially
brief,
when he a dummy.
brief
Yo,
intermission,
CJ
real
was
quick.
a dog too, man. Man, when I
Brief
watched
inter.
him go against Georgia, man, oh my God, it was beautiful. He was the only dude to come close to beating Georgia out of all of them in
Hey,
college.
hey,
It was
hey,
like,
hey, hey,
damn.
hey, hey, James, they still some. The wound ain't closed yet, bro. That wound ain't closed yet.
I
There's
know.
still some people around here that's still it ain't
Here's,
healed yet.
hey, Kendall, here's the funny part, right? All of them bring up the fact that he almost beat him, right? Bryce Young beat Georgia with a better defense.
That's true.
And
See,
what?
that's
Hold on.
true.
And watch
The
this.
year before that though, Wiley, the year
Hold
before
on.
that, not last
Hold on.
year now.
I know, but that the year before team was better than this year team on defense.
Yes,
And
that is
let's
true.
go and watch this. In that game that he lost to Georgia that year, two of his top receivers got hurt in that game. Not one, two. His top two. So and he barely lost. I'm just saying. It's not
Real
like
quick,
CJ did that.
Wiley,
real, real,
how much talent was on that team, Wiley? I
real,
could have
real,
came and quarterback that team.
real,
All
real,
that talent.
real quick, guys. Real quick. Brief intermission. Brief intermission. Hey, guys, look, we got 33 people in here and only 14 likes, and one of those likes are my likes. Come on, man. Hit the like button for us real quick. You know what I'm saying? Hit that little thumb. Come on. Hit it
Yes,
real
sir.
quick. Come on, let's see this thing go up. Come on, give me 10 more likes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all in here chilling on your lunch break, you know what I'm saying? Taking the time out. Hey, come on, hit that like. Let me see it. Run it up real quick. Run us up.
Man, that
We just gonna give
light,
y'all
man.
we just gonna give y'all a little time to hit that thumb button. Let's give y'all a little time. Let's see
Them
this thing
lights and
go.
them
I'm watching.
shares go further than money around here, man. Go further than money. Come on and hit that like and that
Speak,
I'm
and
speak,
good.
speaking of money, man, shout out to Panthers Germany for that super chat. Appreciate you.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We appreciate it. We appreciate
There you go. They get one more like. Come on, let me get 10 more.
it.
There we
Come
go.
on. It
Getting
don't
on a
cost you.
roll.
It don't cost you nothing.
Now
It's
check
a
that.
freebie. You know what I'm saying? Freebie.
Giving away free likes around this
You
mother.
know what I'm saying?
But
Come on.
hey, Q,
There go another one. Appreciate it.
Yes,
Let's
sir. What's
go.
that?
since you're in the building, Q, I know you were hearing in the background.
Mhm.
So going over, I know you ain't going over everything, But this schedule here, Doc,
Yeah.
and the breakdown of the division. With this schedule within the division now, take away everything else within the division because the chatter is real now. It's us and the Saints, or it's us and the Falcons, or it's the Falcons and the Saints, and we ain't even in the race. Where you at with that, bro?
I think our schedule is a little bit more favorable than the Falcons. In the sense of you got to look at it from home games. We got tough division games, but all winnable games, bro. But the toughest games we got to worry about is Seattle, and I think I told you this earlier. Minnesota, Miami is going to be a tough one, as well as just looking at it, the Cowboys and potentially Green Bay, because I'm curious to see what Love would look like in that system. Because with Aaron Rodgers there, the boys were perennial NFC champions. So I'm curious to see everything else is still there. Can he come in and take it to the next level? So looking at this schedule, we got the potential to come out here and win 9 games at least, bare minimum. Bare minimum, win 9 games, potentially take the division. Now anything we do above that to me is icing on the cake. But I got faith we can take the division from the Falcons because everybody think the Falcons gonna take it, and we built the same way.
I think we
Yeah, I
built
think y'all
better
got.
as far as wide receiver room.
You say you think what?
I think we built better in the wide receiver room.
Okay, shit.
Go ahead,
I'm getting,
James.
I'm getting two different things at one
Yeah,
time.
I think y'all for real.
You
Something
breaking
about
up,
the Saints
James.
keep catching my eye and stuff. I don't know what it is about the Saints that keep catching my eye. I don't know what it is, but I noticed with the Falcons, like they got that tight end,
Mm-hmm.
and also didn't they get another running back too, Bijan?
Yep,
No,
they
that's
got him.
Atlanta. That's
That's
You
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
talking about
Atlanta got
you
beat
Yeah,
talking
y'all.
about
yeah,
Atlanta?
Falcons. That's who I was
Yeah, you
talking
talking
about,
about
the
Atlanta? You
Falcons.
talking about the Falcons? Yeah, you talking about
Yeah,
the Falcons? Yeah, they got the tight end,
and then
Kyle
I know they
Pitts.
got Taylor. They got our old quarterback Heineke.
That was our old quarterback also.
Yeah,
Now, he done been
yeah.
around.
I
He done
remember
been
Ron
around the
used to
South.
pull from all the time.
I don't know, man. I see that comment that just came up. A man said he ain't worrying about the division. Well, I hate to tell you, the Saints got better. Atlanta got better. We on equal playing fields.
Yep,
Yeah, you always
that's
I don't
true.
know
about the
why
division.
everybody keeps sleeping on our
Yeah,
division.
that's the whole topic, Carolina.
Yeah,
We're
Hey,
like I said, a lot of time the buzz, but right now we in the national media, so not saying we got to listen to them or whatever, but we do got to look at it and take heed to it a little bit. Now that you got a quarterback, or they say we got a quarterback, because he hadn't proven anything yet. But every day on a lot of these national media shows, this NFC South comes up and it's the headline. Or Bryce Young is the headline. And then they're saying Atlanta is the better team than we are. Or the Saints, because they picked up Derek Carr and they in win now mode, that they're the better team than all three of us.
Kendall, Kendall. Hey man, this is historical, brother. They always did this to us. They've even the years that we were better than those guys, and our record were better in the middle of the season. They still said that those teams were better than us. Our
Uh-huh.
15-1 season, they doubted us. I'm just saying is this is the way. Well, this is our role in the NFL
Mhm.
dialogue. It's just
Well,
the way
think
it
about
is.
it. Think
I
about
don't
it,
think it's
Wiley.
gonna change.
Uh, the Saints with a Drew Brees, right, was supposed to be okay. The quarterback put him over the top. Now you bring in Derek Carr, and they saying it like this is what they saying. The Saints ain't gonna miss a beat. It was quarterback play.
Yeah, but
They
the
messed
difference
the
is
team
this:
straight.
those head coaches are nowhere in the same league.
I got you. I
The
got
head
you,
coach,
Waller.
the head,
Waller.
you go ahead.
how's the
Real quick, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm gonna let you get I'm gonna say one name, and you tell me who's gonna neutralize this guy. James Washington. And I'm mute my mic.
James Washington. Maybe I'm. Who is? I don't know who James Washington is. You gotta help me out a little bit.
So bring him back. Give him a little bit more pop.
I don't know who James Washington is, Pop.
Oh no, Pop must have got a. He just said James Washington.
He said it.
And he
Yeah,
said he
I
dropped
think.
it.
Never mind. Never mind. That's the wrong. Never mind. That's the wrong guy I was looking for. Don't worry about it. My fault.
Damn, you got Wiley thinking he didn't know who the hell you talking about.
All I know is that the Saints got 13 receivers. They got 13 receivers on their roster. And I was just like, how? Bro, they picked up Keith Kirkwood. Did y'all know that?
Nah.
Yeah.
A.T. Perry, Chris Olave,
Oh yeah, that's right there.
Michael Thomas, Traquan Smith, James Washington. Ooh.
Could be they what that boy name over there? What's that boy name over there in Seattle? The boy from Seattle. DK Metcalf. A.T. Perry could
Oh,
be
they
DK
did.
Metcalf.
DK.
Hey man, hey, all I'm saying is this: they can have all the receivers they want to. The problem is that quarterback. He gonna throw for 4,000 yards. Yeah, go ahead.
The Saints gonna be hard, bro. They gonna be tough to beat.
Derek Carr, man. I'm trying to. Y'all keep sleeping on Derek Carr.
No, Derek Carr is Derek
All right,
Carr.
man.
He gonna throw for a
Derek
lot
Carr
of
got
yards.
in there.
Defense,
We just told y'all. Listen, the Raiders play in the same division as the Chiefs, Denver, and who was that other team up there? Not Indy.
Who was the other team?
So you got Chargers. You got
San Diego. Yeah, Chargers.
San Diego.
San Diego.
Did y'all hear what I just? Did y'all hear what I just said?
It's
The
LA
Raiders.
Chargers now. It's LA Chargers
The
now. My bad.
Raiders, the Chiefs, the Chargers,
Mhm.
and Denver. You understand what I'm saying? That division has been good. Dogfight. Then you're gonna take Derek Carr and you're gonna bring him to the NFC South. And then y'all got nerve to come in and say, "Oh, I'm not scared of Derek Carr."
He
Come
good for
on,
throwing
man.
interceptions, man. He good for throwing interceptions, man.
Did you? But
Wow.
Wiley, you hear the division I just said he was playing in? You got to play
Yeah,
them.
but
You got to play the Chiefs. You got to play Denver. Denver had what? What kind of
okay,
defense did they have?
that's the
Top
only
10
one.
defense.
That's the only one.
Chargers.
And you notice how
Chargers got
Brady
Matt.
to lead.
Chargers got the Bosa boy. Chargers got a defense, man.
Yeah, but that defense was good as our defense last year. That defense wasn't that good, man.
You go. Come on, Wiley.
I'm looking at the numbers. The numbers. Maybe I'm wrong, but the numbers are the numbers, right?
But
They got the wrong Bosa.
They
got the wrong Bosa.
But he
got
ain't
Joey.
no slouch. He ain't no
Yeah,
slouch.
but I know
You acting
that's
like he
why
a
they had
bum.
to. No, he's not a bum. He's not a bum. I didn't say he was.
He ain't. Now, no, he ain't Joey Bosa. He ain't. I meant Nick Bosa. He ain't Nick
There you
Bosa.
go. He's
He
Joey.
ain't Nick.
I know.
He ain't Nick. But
He ain't his little brother.
I put him on the other side of. Other side of Brian Burns. Cause we ain't got shit on the other side of Brian Burns. Would you take him?
True.
Would you bring him over
Yeah. I would. But
there?
I'm just saying. I'm
Hey,
just saying in that
and
division.
then they got Khalil. They got Khalil too.
Yeah, but he's a shell of himself.
It don't matter. I take that shell too.
Nah, I ain't paying that much for a shell.
Hey, would you take that shell over YGM?
Cause you stuck with that shell for the next 3 years.
Oh man.
YGM you can get rid of next year.
What? It's all beauty in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what
That's why
I'm saying?
Chicago got rid of him. That's why
Hey,
Chicago got rid of him.
man, shit. I take all them edge rushers right there over there. Then the three, the other well, like I said, I reserve the right for Amari Barno out here this year. But other than that, that's it. The rest of
I
them
got you.
motherfuckers, shit. I take
I got
any of them ones we just named.
you. Okay.
Four. I see you just come up, buddy. I see you pulling up. I see you pulling up.
Yeah,
Hey,
man. Shit, you already know the.
last year y'all beat the Seahawks, right?
Yeah, we beat them.
We beat them last year. So
Yeah.
far, I'm at fourth.
Yo,
Derek Carr, this schedule, us in the division. What you think, bro?
shit. I think it's a win, man. I don't know exactly when they're gonna start the actual practicing and shit like that, but I think it's a win, man. Whether they put Bryce Young in there, the second week or first week, whatever. But I'm pretty sure we can go ahead and get that win, man. I'm not worried about none of the people that's in our division. I mean, that's just me. But I got faith in our team, though. Even though everything new, fuck it, shit. It's just like a brand new motor, shit. The motherfucker new. Go ahead and give it what it got.
That's weird.
Well, we got Derek Carr, and y'all say y'all ain't worried about him on the biggest stage, the second game, Monday night, 8 p.m. And y'all say y'all ain't worried about this game. Y'all say y'all ain't worried about this guy.
I'm worried about it. I don't care what nobody say. I mean, just looking at their roster, and I know people like, oh, this, that, another, but bruh, looking at, I mean, if Alvin Kamara, that might be his first game back. But hey, they still got good running back. They got Jamal Williams. Uh, but man, they got Shaquan Davis.
Yeah, defense a
Y'all may
little
not know
old.
about you, but they will call
Yeah,
this boy Baby Shaq. They got Shaq,
defense a little old,
A.T.
but
Perry,
but but
Chris
but it
Olave,
get the job done.
Rashid Shaheed, Traquan Smith, Michael Thomas. But they got an elite wide receiver room. They are throwing that ball. So everybody got to be on top of this shit. Bro, this is a dangerous team. I'm sorry. Y'all may not want to hear it. I hate the Saints. I hate them with everything in my heart. But this
Mm-hmm.
is a dangerous team. Now
Papa. Mm-mm.
defense ain't all that. But this is the thing though. The thing about football can you outscore them? This is a
Papa.
high power offense. Are we
Papa. I'm
going
not
to be
doubting anything
able
you. Mm-hmm.
to
Go ahead.
outscore them? Because they scoring.
Yes, I agree. But remember, and I must remember this. Write this down, Papa. They're gonna get to a point in the game, and they're gonna be up, and then Derek Carr gonna throw an interception, and we're gonna win the game. Write that down.
I mean, I believe he's gonna throw some interceptions. I think he's gonna definitely make one of these teams cornerbacks a Pro Bowler in our division for sure. But I'm just saying, like, if one of their wide receivers go down, they got a good one come right behind them. Like they are staffed up. Like,
Yeah, they're pretty
and
stacked.
they are, bro. They are. They defense is. I wouldn't say their defense is the best out of everybody in the division. I would probably say the and there's some Atlanta. I would say their defense better than Atlanta, but Atlanta right there. You know, and Tampa Bay didn't have a bad defense either, so we can't count them out. They
See,
just
I
ain't
think
gonna
what's gonna
get
help
that quarterback.
y'all is
Who
the
that
dude
said?
y'all got from Denver. What's his name? The dude from the defense
Williams.
coordinator.
Williams. Oh,
Yeah, and he did pretty good
Evero.
against Carr. Yeah, he did pretty
Yeah,
good
Evero.
against
Yeah.
Carr. I asked y'all a lot
Yeah.
with him.
Mm-hmm.
Who that said? Check
He should
PFF. The
Carr.
Saints had ninth ranked defense. Carolina was 19. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
y'all
that was
did
a, that
y'all
was a
Yeah,
year ago.
that's not-
but
That was a
but
year
yeah.
y'all
ago.
did y'all did lose people.
But see, James got a point. James got a point. Evero did go against Carr when he was in Denver
twice a year.
twice a
Mm,
year. Twice a year. That's a fact.
mm.
That's a favor. He knows him. He knows the tendency. He knows this guy. So on the biggest stage, Monday night, 8 p.m., second game, y'all say y'all not scared. Tell me why. We spit facts around this mother. Tell me why you ain't scared.
Oh, yeah, no, I'd be scared, no lie, because for real, I ain't gonna lie. When
Yeah.
I look at y'all schedule right now, man, the first shit till Titans, man, that shit looks scary, bro. Like just from two divisions, and then Seahawks, then you got the Vikings, then you got the Lions, then you got the Dolphins. They're hungry. Hey, man, that shit just looks crazy, man. It's like, damn.
See,
I
y'all
don't
keep a
want to
lot
say
of people
all
keep
of it.
harping about this guy throwing a high percentage of interceptions and things like that. You know, you can clean that up, man. Offensive scheme can clean that up. Running game can clean that up. Come on. Y'all got to get me better than that right there. Y'all got to get me better than that. Talk to me, Wiley.
Well, this is my thing. This is the reason why I think we will win, though. I'm saying it's gonna be a hard game. I ain't saying we're losing. I just feel like our coaches are smarter than DA. I'm sorry,
Mm-hmm.
he's just not
Yeah.
that bright.
Well,
I mean,
well, see that's the biggest knock on them right there. That's the biggest knock. They said, can Dennis Allen get over the hump? Can Dennis
No,
Allen? That's the big knock on the Saints right now.
you're right, man. Dennis Allen
Dennis
can't get
Allen.
over the hump,
Uh-huh.
man. Dennis Allen last year made critical mistakes. Uh, so I like to watch the Saint. There's a guy that who coming on PNP. He's a Saints podcaster.
yeah,
So
PR
sometimes,
media.
nah, it ain't PR media, but I'm trying to remember his name. But anyway, our games will go off, and sometimes I'll switch in his podcast just to listen to him. He was
Hmm.
killing Dennis Allen. He was saying all the junk that Dennis Allen was doing wrong. And I looked at it. He was right. And Dennis Allen hadn't changed those tendencies. All they did was bring him back and give him more power. And they gave him the quarterback that has the same tendencies, which don't listen, makes mistakes in critical situations. And we got a defensive coordinator that's been playing against the guy for a year. So I trust that our defense will be ready for him. And he's going to make a mistake in a critical position. That's the reason why he's no longer on the Raiders.
Well, no, not solely though, Wiley. Not solely. That's the
Shit.
reason that he's on the Raiders. Now McDaniel's come in there, and hell, he was on the cutting board when Gruden came in there, and he came when McDaniel's came there because he wasn't their guy. You know, other than them giving him a contract, they couldn't get out the contract. He'd have been gone because he wasn't no defensive guy. What hell? What he had been through? Three head coaches?
Well, he must be really damn bad that every time a head coach shows up, they're like, "Can we get rid of him now? The contract bad. Damn it, I can't get rid of him. I'm stuck with it."
But
It's not like they
Wiley,
were saying.
that's what you're supposed to do. If you come into a team, unless you got a fucking Super Bowl winning quarterback, you get your guy. We've been saying that the whole time. I keep trying to pound this in, pound this in. We were talking about Matt Fool yesterday. Never went and got his guy. He kept trying to put a band-aid on it. He kept trying to do shit. He trying to force feed this shit. He never went there and got his guy homegrown, his guy, coached his guy up, took the time to go get his guy.
Well,
McDaniels gets rid of it, and then he goes get Garoppolo that he's coached before over there in New
yeah,
England. So he went to get. I guess you gonna say that's his guy because he can live and die by Jimmy Garoppolo.
yeah, he got Stedham and he got Garoppolo, so he went and got Patriots
He went
West,
and got a
right?
motherfucker that he's familiar with.
Yeah, he
So
Patriots West. That's fine.
now he get ready. Now he get ready. He got to live and die by them. So you went and got his guy. That's damn near like he went in the draft. He got quarterbacks that he's familiar with. That's why he got. That's one part of Derek getting up out of them.
Well, okay, I accept what you said. But if you look at his tendencies, he doesn't throw interceptions in the first quarter and second quarter, hardly in the third quarter. It's majority of his interceptions are in the fourth quarter.
at the end of the game. Oh yeah, or
They're
entire
in
in
critical
situations.
situations. It's always critical. Yeah, it's not like
I
it's
go
at the
with that.
beginning
I
of the
go with that.
game and he threw an interception and played perfect. No, the
I go with that.
time
I
of the
eat that.
game game.
Yeah, I eat that. I eat that.
Yo, hit that like button. Those are freebies out there, man. Freebies. You know what I'm saying? Take that thumb, your pinky toe. I don't care if you use your nose, your earlobe. Hit that like button.
Yes, sir. Hey
Yeah, I
man,
eat
shout out to Mr. Who that and Red Swarm in the chat getting into it.
Yeah,
them
yeah,
little
yeah. That's what we like to
boys.
see.
Yeah, them
This,
little boys,
this,
man, get wild, man. Y'all
this is
had them
what.
motherfuckers
Yeah,
talk
this is
that
what
shit.
we got it for y'all to come in here and let
Yeah,
everybody know who taking this thing over.
yeah. I mean, everybody got it as a three-way race. Like I said, us, them, us. You know what I mean? So I'm just here today to put it out there. I know who we think as Panther Nation, what we're going to do. I just tell you the things we got to clean up to do it, to get the job done. Because these guys, some of these guys out here, Falcons, I'm gonna give y'all respect on it. I'm gonna put some respect on your name. You know, they already committed to the run. That's what they said they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we got to commit to stopping the motherfucker because we hadn't done it in the last 3 to 4 years. So I just
So
keep it
so
real. We're gonna get it real over here. I'm not gonna babysit your ass over here now.
so
You're
go.
not
Let me
gonna
ask you a question.
yeah.
Does that make you a scary fan because you scared to
No, I ain't scared.
because you didn't jump out there and stick your chest out? What would you think they
Okay,
were gonna do?
Q, check this out. What do your car run on?
Gasoline?
Gas. So you got to put gas in the motherfucking tank, right? If the
Yes,
bitch
sir.
don't crank, it ain't got no gas in it. You understand what I'm saying? So you ain't
Yes, sir.
ran to the gas because you didn't stop by the gas station. I'm real. I'm a realist. I know I need gas. If I didn't stop my black ass to the gas station, bitch ain't gonna crank. You
Yes,
understand
sir.
what I'm saying? So I'm not
Yes,
gonna
sir.
gas your ass up and there ain't no gas in it. You
But
understand
go.
what I'm saying?
A lot of
I'm
people love to
realist.
be gassed up. I mean,
No,
you
I'm
know,
not gonna gas
they,
you.
they want
No,
they want you to stick your
hey, listen.
chest out there.
No, fuck that. I don't give a damn if you ain't my friend. You don't come over here, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Come and tell it every day. That's how it is. This is shit you got to worry about. But instead of get punched in the goddamn mouth, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, shit, man. I didn't know Derek Carr was that damn good. I'm telling you, the nigga playing up there in the AMC with some dogs, sick,
Yes,
I
talented
ain't
sir.
worried
motherfuckers.
about it.
Yeah,
I ain't
Oh,
worried
you hear
about it.
Wiley? They go Wiley. He ain't worried
He
about
gonna
it.
no, he gonna
okay.
throw. He gonna throw for 4,000 yards. He gonna probably throw for 30 touchdowns and about 15 interceptions. Whoopie doo.
Okay, well,
I hope
Hey,
all
hey,
15 are against
okay,
us.
hey,
okay, what we
as
do?
long as we get the W, and we win 4 out of 6 games in the division, I'm happy. That's all we gotta do.
4 out of the 6. Wiley.
Yeah.
Hell, we won 6 last year in the
Yeah,
division.
one
What
shit
they
like
get us?
that. Yeah,
I'll get ready to say that, Wiley.
That's because we were doing on the road.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the teams got better. We acknowledge that. So if we win 4 out of our division 6 games in the division, that means we win the division.
Wiley, what I'm trying to tell you is this bitch gonna be closer than you think this year coming up.
Yeah,
Like everybody think that it's gonna be like how we're gonna run away or Falcons gonna run away with the division. I think this bitch gonna be just like how it was last year. A game deciding who's gonna be the division leader. It's
I
gonna be
just
in
said
between a
it.
game or two.
That's what I
whole
just
Q,
said. We
whole
win
Q,
4,
whole
they
Q,
win 3.
whole Wiley, whole
Mm.
whole Q, whole Wiley. Pull that, hey, pop,
yes, sir.
push that up, push that schedule up. See the bottom. Push that schedule up so we can see the bottom.
All right.
Push the screen up so we can see the bottom.
Hold on real quick.
Push the
Or I can
schedule
just
up
move.
so
I
we
can
can see
move
the
that
bottom.
comment that way you can see.
Okay, yeah,
There
yeah,
you go.
yeah. Okay. Well, I still can't see week 17.
I
See
got you.
week
Hold on.
6. The last game. Is that the last game, Green Bay?
Green Bay is not. Nah, we got one more
No,
after that.
it's one more game. Who was that last game?
Hold on, I'll pull it up.
But anyway, I'll make my point though. I'm making my point. Do you see how them games fall, Wiley? 13,
Yeah,
14, 15, 13, 14, 15.
yeah, I'm aware.
That
Jacksonville is the last game.
Yeah, I'm
13,
aware.
14, 15. Them could
Yeah,
be each one of them games, each one of them weeks right there could be for the
You,
division.
you know, I said go. Jacksonville is the
Huh?
last game.
And then
Jacksonville.
see, that's a playoff team. And that's a playoff team. Y'all see what I'm saying?
yeah, but we,
That's
we
a
We
got
got
to
tough
win
three,
fight.
4 games
got
in our
three,
division.
three division games back to back to back. And then we play a playoff team right there that could motherfucker knock us out.
Hey, they on your ass, Wiley. They say you got all the faith in the undrafted guy, but not in Derek Carter, Pro Bowler. God damn.
Really,
They on
really.
your ass.
Oh,
Derek
they could be.
got
Hey, they could be on. Hey, they could be on
schedule
it
play
all
a
day
lot
long.
too, y'all. Schedule play a lot. We
Hey, they
play
could be on it
schedule
all day
back.
long. No,
We play
no.
division back to back to back, Wiley. And then
Yeah, that's
our last
fine.
game, our
Four,
last game ain't against no cupcake.
4 games in the division wins the division. You don't have to be the best team in the NFC. You just got to win 4 out of 6 in your division. You win your division.
But while we
This
did
is
that last year and we still didn't win it.
So we didn't win no
Yeah.
outside game.
Yeah, you
Because
still
the
got
other
to
teams
go
I
out
understand they did the
and
same thing
win
for us
games
outside
you're
game.
supposed to win.
no.
Still got to win games outside of Bank of America. Hold up,
We
Hold on, Q.
lost every other home game.
robot.
Q, you're breaking up. You're breaking up, Q.
You robot, Q. You robot. You
Now,
R2D.
hey, all I'm saying is this: we win the 4 out of 6. We take care of the teams we're supposed to beat. Everything will be okay. Everything will be
So
okay.
so while you think we're gonna beat Seattle and Seattle?
Again,
That ain't you just said, Wiley. You just said that them ain't the same teams now. Keep the
I don't
same
know.
energy. You came
That
on here
right
and you
there.
said keep the same
No,
energy
that
now.
one. Hey, that one right there is a coin flip. I can't say.
Hold on.
I picked us to win 10 games.
The black is away, right? The black is away, right?
Yeah, I think we play them over there again.
Now,
Yeah,
if
no,
that's the
no,
case,
no, no. The white is away. The white is away.
white is away.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay,
First game is in Atlanta, so the white's away. If that's right.
so
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's
so
right.
Oh,
That's
so
so,
right.
shit, y'all
so
play Dallas at home.
yeah, we
Yeah.
play Dallas at home. Yeah,
We
because
play
that's why
Dallas
we're
at
going
home.
to
Yeah.
Indy game. And yeah, okay,
Ugh.
all right. So
Yeah, we got 3 home
y-
games back to back
y-
to back.
yeah, Wally. I mean, see that Seattle game. That's a must
Yeah.
win. That's a must win. You got to win that game. You
What's the
can't. You
reason why?
can't because you just said you got to
Yeah, because that
win
could be the
4
tiebreaker.
out of the. Thank you. There you go. See, James know where I'm going with it. James know where I'm going with this, baby.
And the last
What?
time we was in Miami,
Damn right.
like I said, I keep telling motherfuckers no. I was in the building and they cut our ass.
Yeah, they did.
Royal.
Yeah, they did. That one. I don't think we can win that game.
I'm about to say that's
And
gonna
I'm
be a tough game
and I
too.
and I will be there right again, sitting front and center again.
We got to beat Detroit.
We can beat Detroit.
Fuck yeah.
I don't think
I
it'll be
don't
in the
know
same
Detroit
fashion as
scary.
last year,
No, but we can
but
beat them.
we'll still beat them. Yeah, we'll still beat them.
Not scared of Detroit.
Miami, I'm
See,
kind of up. I'm kind of up with that, up and down with that one. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it
I
depends
think we
on
can.
Tua playing.
I think we can beat them.
Hey man, them receivers, man. Those dudes are crucial, man.
They fast as shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. They are,
They
but I
crucial.
mean,
Who Miami receivers? You
yeah,
damn
they
Yeah,
right
fast.
one
they
catch, they take it to the house, man.
see,
damn right. Explosive.
we play
See, that's the thing.
Miami.
They explosive.
Go
See,
ahead.
with Miami, I'm running the ball all day long. I'm not giving them
Mm-hmm.
the ball.
Y'all think
That's the
Cam Peoples gonna be done came up by then?
who?
To be that power back? Cam Peoples?
We got to see how
Yeah,
but
that
did you
game
hear
we
the
running the ball. We ain't throwing.
report?
Well, it
He
depends
You
on
hear
running.
the report?
how
You hear the
yeah, how you
reports
work
on him
out.
before?
Huh?
Did you hear the reports on him?
Cam
What's the
Peoples, nah,
report?
what happened?
Yeah, if he gets a little baby nick or something like that, and he got to
Cry
go lay
baby.
down and he got to go, you know what I'm saying? He don't put a lot of effort. You know what I mean? That's why he went undrafted.
You saying if he get a scratch on him, he want to go sit on the bench?
He's
He
Yep.
want to go
soft.
sit on the bench. 'Cause he want to
Soft.
take a day. He want to, he want to take a
He's
time
busting
out.
toilet paper.
Yeah,
When the hell did this report? Did this come out before or after we got him?
After.
this is the report in the draft. You know how the scouts write up the
Yep,
thing in
that
the
was in the
draft.
scouts report.
Yeah.
That's in the scout report on him.
Well, that ain't good. How the hell you gonna be a power back, but you don't like to get scratched? I don't like that. Nah,
And
man, you
if he got a little injury during the week, he want to sit out of practice.
Yeah, he want to sit down and practice and shit. Like, oh, I'm banged up.
nah, man. Nah, man,
Yeah, man.
motherfucker be playing with broke fucking all type of shit, man, out there, man. The fuck you talking about?
That's why that nigga dropped. That's why he went undrafted free agent. People
I don't know, man.
questioning.
Maybe Deuce Daly might bring something out of him with that shit. Like, man, you better stop that shit.
Yeah,
Dude, hey, oh,
Dude's gonna get in his goddamn face now. I want her in his chest. I
yeah,
believe that.
Yeah,
I believe that.
yeah,
yeah,
You know what I mean? I believe
yeah,
that, bro.
man.
yeah,
Cause Deuce Daly ain't got time for that shit, man.
yeah. And the way that what's his name talking? Our number one running back, how he talking? If you ain't on his same type of time, you gonna get cut. Okay, he's saying, hey, look, we ain't falling off nowhere. We
Yeah.
in contention. So
See,
if he bringing that same attitude, you best believe number 2, 3, and 4 better be coming with it too.
they might break him. That's why he's a project. They might break him out of that baby shit.
Yeah, they got to break him
Now,
down and build him back
That's
up.
I
why
hope so,
somebody
man.
said,
Cause
okay,
hey,
they read the same report we read and are looking at, and they probably say, okay, bring him to count. Bring him to count. Let's see if we can, he gonna go or he gonna blow. You know how we
hey,
say
Mm-hmm.
that. He gonna
yeah,
go or he gonna goddamn blow.
hey, man.
yeah,
Spencer
cause
Brown had better tape than him anyway. So I don't know what the hell this is about. And they're the same size.
Yeah, but their running style is
Why they
different.
see something though, Wiley? Yeah, they see something though. They see
Their
something.
running style different, bro. I mean, you got to look when Spencer Brown got out there. Who took over? Who really took his spot? Black shit.
Well, no, they got different. Blackshear is there for third down completions. Remember that was when Blackshear was there. For obvious passing downs and third down. That's when he went out there.
Well, I mean, if you really tell the truth about it, Chuba was supposed to be a
Yep,
downhill runner,
correct,
right.
correct.
right?
That's true. That's
Then
true.
they try to make him more finesse back, but the bitch can't catch.
Yep, he can't get it.
I don't know,
So
man. This year here might be his proving year, man, for real.
It
Oh, it
is his
is his
proving
previous
year.
year.
It's his
They
proving
need,
year
yeah, man.
for all of them. For all of them.
Yeah, real
Not
Not
all
just
of
shit.
them.
Chuba.
The
Yeah,
other
all
3.
of
I mean, yeah, cause we got Sanders for what, 3, 4 years?
yeah,
Yeah.
them.
yeah, 4 years. I think signed
Yeah.
3 years, about 4 years
So the rest of
contract.
them, yeah, they better eat they fucking Wheaties, man, for real.
Telling you.
Hmm. And that's for a lot of players on this team this year. A lot of them gonna get their ticket punch next year. It's gonna be over.
Yeah. Y'all just don't know how important
Yeah,
after that Saints game, the next 2 games, how important the next 2 games are. They are super important.
We
Uh,
got to be at least 3-1, or two
Super
and two at the
important.
worst.
I don't want to go in here 2-2, bro. I want to go in 3-1 going to the Vikings because we don't never do
yeah,
it.
Hey, it'd be nice to go 3-1, but 2-2 is better than the other way around. 1-3.
Okay. Well, where do you want to be sitting at coming out of the bye?
Out of the
Look
bye,
at it. Take your time, look at it. Coming out of the bye, going to Houston. Where you want to be sitting?
That's pretty. Let me look at
At
this
best.
schedule.
You can't go no lower than 4-2.
Yeah,
Can't go no lower than four and
yeah. I'm
two,
about to
bro.
say we need to be
yeah,
on the winning side of things,
yeah.
man.
4-2.
And Bryce Young should be settled in by then, also.
Y'all go
Yeah,
ahead and put
yeah,
it in the chat too. Where y'all want to be sitting at coming out the bye in the chat?
yeah.
What's the number? Where you want to be sitting coming out the bye?
Red Swarm, I saw your comment. I do believe we got a much more favorable schedule because outside of those six playoff teams, I believe that those are competitive, games that we can come in and compete in and potentially take those. That's why
Yeah.
I said that.
Yeah. Well, see, that's why I asked you. You weren't on earlier. I think you was in a bad spot. Um, that's the first thing we brought up when we put the schedule up. See how many playoff teams, how many teams made the playoffs, and I think we had like two teams that was on the bubble last year that we got to face. So outside of them games right there, you got to win. You got to win those. You know what I'm saying? The other ones. You got to. I mean, you got a fighting chance really with those teams. Those other teams are ahead of us. Those playoff teams. Let's just go ahead and be real now.
Right.
You can come in there and say, "Oh, we're gonna bust this guy ass. We're gonna bust that guy ass," but those guys have a realistic shot of going up there and hosting that Lombardi. Y'all know we still building something this
Yeah,
year.
that's Kendall. That's why I said 10-6. 10-6.
Okay.
That gives us beat the teams that we supposed to beat. 4-6 in the division, and that means we get 6 outside of the division. So that's the reason why I went 10-6, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
MDJ.
like I
Excuse
say,
me, 10 to
and,
7, 10 to 7, 10 to 7. My bad.
and like say something like that I can eat because I said
Yeah,
I
that
had
extra
us up there,
game. Still
man,
getting used to it.
9-8. I had us 9-8. We're gonna finish with a winning record. And shit, I'm good with that the first year with this coaching staff and all these new parts that we got. Now you come back that second year, I want to raise hell. Going in that third year, I'm talking about some stuff. If everything works out like it's supposed to work out on paper right now, and I keep
Mm-hmm.
telling y'all 3 years. Y'all might tell me I'm crazy as hell. I ain't gonna take 3 years. What? 3 years? We
Yeah,
got to go in that
MDJ.
draft. We got to go in that draft 3 times.
He said, panel, how do y'all see our play calling? Will we favor running or passing? So I'm gonna say it's 60-40. 40 passing, 60 running. I think they're going to ask Bryce to just make the plays that what I'm saying, make the throws that come to him. Take what the defense give them. Uh, they want to run the ball. Deuce came in here and said he wants to have multiple backs running the ball. Thomas Brown is an ex running back. He wants to run the ball. Um,
Mm-hmm.
uh, even Frank Wright, he loves to run the ball. So they're not going to have Bryce Young. They're going to try to keep Bryce Young out of as many stressful situations as possible. They're really going to lean on the running game. Uh, we just have to figure out, do we have those type of backs? I mean, Saunders is a good back, but people that's come behind him, would they be also able to help carry the load? Um, and I feel like that's one reason why they brought Cameron Peoples in here, because they want to see what he got. But if he doesn't, then hey, somebody else gonna step up to it. But we got to see if these guys really can develop and show some progress, and then that also comes into to the situation about O line. Who got there on O line? We're not sure who's gonna take whose spot until everybody comes in completely healthy. Because this line is gonna start off a little bit different than it was last year. We got some guys hurt, so but we're definitely running the ball. We definitely gonna be a run team. Atlanta ain't the only one gonna be running that ball. We're gonna be toting the rock too.
Well, now I'm glad we got that out of the way. Yeah, I think this team this year has a lot of fight in them, and I think we're going to see a difference in, especially with the coaching. We're going to see a difference in a motivated team coming out there. There was a couple of games last year that I think we lacked motivation to even show up to compete in, and I think that that's going to be a night and day difference this year.
Yeah.
Them boys going to be hopefully motivated to come out and then kick start it. Because under Matt Fool, none of them boys had any hope. I saw them quit on that season last year.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Especially at
yeah,
the
at
beginning
the
of it. At
beginning.
the beginning of it. They
Yeah,
definitely at the beginning.
Beginning.
They definitely did.
yeah.
Um, It was a lot of fuckery going on last year, man. It was a lot of clown shit going on last year in the building. You know, from the Rock Hill shit to the rumors of talking about somebody selling the team to the turf to the coaching staff getting, to the they try to make it a black white thing. Why Steve Wilkes didn't get hired, and um the locker room is in turmoil as far as we want Wilkes to stay. We gonna go up to David Tepper's office, and when all that's going on, man, how can you focus
Gates
on
running us out. Remember that?
yeah, how can you focus on football?
Right. That's
You
hard.
can't.
That's hard.
It's
Yeah.
too much
The
bull going
clown
on.
shit.
Yes,
Yeah,
Well,
too much clown.
I'm
that's the media
I'm
for you.
I'm about to come out with some clown shit. I'm about to post it in the chat. Uh, I'm just curious. What should Bryce Young touchdown celebration be?
Oh
For
wow.
Celebrate.
instance,
Give a
if
fuck
he
about that
gets a
celebration.
huh?
I
Well, I mean,
don't
hey,
give a fuck
at
about
the
that
end,
celebration.
well, people did like the dab. People like the Superman. So
Oh,
we're not gonna hold on. We're
Pop.
not gonna
All I want him
hold
to do
on.
is sling them goddamn touchdowns, Pop.
Let me finish.
yeah,
Let me finish. People like the
yeah,
Superman. People like the
yeah.
dab.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Not everybody, but I was dabbing on them. Shit. Hell, you talking about?
Pop. We
Uh,
just
No,
little
what
ass to
Phil?
throw the ball.
I'm
I don't give a fuck
Phil,
what he do
no,
after that.
so
Phil,
if he get a rushing touchdown,
no,
should like he pull out like a baby bottle, or should he cut up like a fetus, or like what should his celebration
A
be?
baby
I'm
bottle.
just
Really?
I'm just
Popping,
curious.
popping. Put that little shit away, popping. Put it away, popping.
I'm just
Put it away.
curious,
Put
man.
it away, popping.
Like,
Put it
do
away.
y'all think he gonna have one? You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna do something different? You know what I mean? I'm just curious. You know what I mean? Because NFL is entertainment now. People doing the gritty, doing the nay nay, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just curious, will Bryce Young have one? And if so, what would it be? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. I'm just
Stop
curious.
that shit, Pop. Stop that shit.
You need to stop it,
Stop
Poppy.
it. Stop
You
that
need to
shit.
stop it.
Stop,
Golly, Poppy. You need come on, man.
stop
Come
it.
on, Poppy.
yeah.
Hey,
What you doing
People
is
want
you showing yourself today. Saltine crackers, what you be?
people want to know. He said
Yeah,
Tiger Woods
yeah. Hey,
clap fist bump
I'm with you.
pump
Hey,
for Bryce
I'm
Young.
with you. Hey. If that little boy keep
If this little boy
dabbing,
dabs, I'm finished.
I'm with you.
Jay Issue, the question was, if Bryce Young has a celebration for a touchdown, what should it be? What would it look like? As every Ford said, give the ball to a kid in the stands. I like that. That's cool. Keep that tradition going on. Because he got fans. Oh, best believe he got hella fans.
Yeah, but you can't reach up there.
See, here you go. You tell me to stop, and then you going to take it another step forward.
I'm telling the truth. Cam was tall. He can reach up there. I
You
should
can
say.
toss it.
Yeah, then he take a kid eye out.
Well, hell, shit. Don't bring your kids to the
Hey,
damn game.
now that second talking point was Matt Corral being traded for a fifth round pick. Straight cap. We lose.
That's why I put that cap in the chat. That's what it was cap
Okay,
about.
okay, yeah, that was cap. That was cap. I had to address the
Yeah,
cap on it.
man.
I had to address. It was rumors about that.
Why
Ain't no
do they
room.
want y'all to give it a
That's
corral so
cap.
bad?
No, because people are stupid. They're stupid. It's like you finally gonna have a competent backup and you trying to give it away. I don't understand this because you're not gonna get the value that you
Yeah,
already
it was
paid
corral
for
day.
him.
They're gonna
That's
Matt
how
Corral
I
biggest
met
supporter
y'all.
right there. They're gonna,
I heard somebody talking about Matt Corral. What up,
Matt
boys? You know
Corral's
me.
agent is in the
All right,
building.
bro.
Cody Lack.
Yo,
Matt
hey,
Corral agent.
Cody
Matt
came out the
Corral
blue.
conversation.
shit, bro. I'm here to speak on behalf of my client, Matt
Look,
Corral. We're gonna have a great conversation. Shit.
Golly, we talked up Cody.
Cody, you got people out here that was capping. There was some cap came out to Matt Corral getting traded for a fifth
Bro,
round
that
pick.
was over. I don't even know where that even came from, to be real with you.
Out
Like,
their ass.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's just some people. Again, man, people
yeah,
just want to get some draft picks, but they ain't gonna get nothing from Matt Corral.
nothing. We losing. We gave a 3 for him, y'all. The pick was a third round pick. Plus, we gave another 3 to the Patriots. We losing if we trade for a fifth round. The only way that Matt Corral gets traded this year if he becomes a locker room distraction. Other than that,
Yeah.
that's it. If they out there fighting and riffing and talking shit and become a locker room distraction out on the field, that's it. Like a Robbie situation. That's the only way he gets out of here.
I mean, everybody has motivation. I mean, Bryce Young has Andy Dalton and Matt Corral behind him, so he knows that if he really wants to win the job, he has to be better than a 10-year veteran and a third round pick with a chip on his shoulder who feels like the team is overlooking him. I mean, the same is true for everyone. It's like the rising tide lifts all boats, man. Like, there's no reason to trade right now anyway. Like, let him play some preseason games. The Jimmy Garoppolo failed his physical, so Oakland might be looking for someone. Like, if Matt balls out and they decide to get some value for him, cool. I'm gonna wish him the best. But until then, like, we played 4 quarterbacks last year. Why would you not want to have a full list of quarterbacks that you believe can run the offense?
And
Mhm.
Like,
with the
that's
new
just
rule,
me.
and with the new dressing out rule. I
Yes,
mean, you
yes,
got to do like
100%.
you said. Yeah,
He not counting toward the 52.
Nope,
Yep,
yeah.
Come on,
not at
man.
all.
yep.
Hey, Cody.
That's what I said earlier though, Cody. That it will be Bryce will run a series in the preseason, and then the dress rehearsal, and then you won't see him none of that last game. But it will
Oh
be
yeah,
the Matt Brown show during preseason.
yeah.
He
It'll
will
be a
be his
little
chance.
bit, of Bryce Young, a couple of drives with Andy Dalton, and then it's gonna be Matt Corral for the rest of the shit.
Rest of it. So if you go into a preseason game, you will get your wish. You will see Matt Corral. You best
Yeah.
believe it.
Yeah. What you was gonna ask, Pop?
I just asked a silly ass question just for the fun of it. I said, would what would y'all like to see Bryce Young celebration for a touchdown? We had Cam came with the dab, the Superman. He gave the ball to the kids on the front row, things of that nature. What would y'all like to see? I was joking. I said he'd pull out a baby bottle, maybe curl up like a fetus. But, I was just curious, like, what would y'all
Yo,
like?
you were wrong, Pop. Come on now. Come on, Pop. No, give him the prayer hands. Man, we're gonna bless him.
There you go.
That's what we
Okay,
do. But
okay,
give him the prayer hands. I mean,
okay.
Right.
we're gonna pray for him after we put 30 on him.
Mm.
Coach, you see the schedule up there, right? You see the schedule.
Yes, sir.
Where should we be coming out to buy? What should the record look like coming out to buy? Week 7. Going into week 7.
I will say. I say 4-2.
Damn, that's what everybody's saying. That's
I'll
what
say
everybody's
four
saying.
and two. I really
Okay,
think. I
where
really
the
think
L's
we're
coming
going.
from? Where the L's coming from? Where the L's coming from? Where the 2 L's coming from?
Seattle and Miami.
Okay.
And
Okay.
the only reason, so one, like to
Well,
me,
no, we don't.
dude,
Okay,
every
yeah.
every year someone says the Lions are going to be a good team, and just because they had a good offense last year, like I remember running the ball down their throat last year. Like I'm not impressed until they impress me. And let's be real, that's how a lot of people feel about the Panthers. We got a whole bunch of potential, sure, but we got to put it all together, and it's the same thing for Detroit. Uh, maybe Minnesota, but again, we're at home. That's our second home game. I think that we're gonna get out to a good start. I think we're gonna beat Atlanta and New Orleans, and I really do feel that way. I feel we're the best team in the division right now. But
So 4-2, Seattle and Miami.
yeah, that seems reasonable to me.
Okay, I'm gonna go even deeper with it. What happens in the Seattle game?
So to me, that's going to be the first real test of the Panthers' run defense. Like
Okay.
they're gonna. I mean, Pete Carroll
Oh,
wants to run.
so,
Pete 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 Pete, Pete, Pete Carroll wants to
you
run the
saying
football.
you saying that Atlanta's not going to test that run game?
Nah, not early. Not early. I think we're gonna get off to a
I
better
mean,
start against Atlanta. I'm not.
you
I'm
say
not. I don't believe in Atlanta until I see them finally do some shit. Like it'll be competitive, but again, I just think that this offense is poised to get out to a really fast start. So
hold
I
coach,
think
hold coach. Let me
the
finish
and
this.
it's the head coach, bro. I have more respect for what
Okay.
Pete Carroll is going to game plan up for what Arthur Smith is going to game plan up.
Now
So,
I'm making 100%. I heard you right. Now you
mhm.
said Seattle is going to test our run defense.
Yeah, for
Is
the
that what
first,
you said?
yeah,
Now
they're going to, yeah.
you said Atlanta is not going to test our run defense with the first game of the season.
I mean, I'm sure they'll test it. I'm saying from top to bottom, Atlanta doesn't have the type of roster that I feel like Seattle has right now.
Okay,
And
okay.
I mean, what does Atlanta even have? Like, why is Atlanta so scary to some people? Like, like just because the media is giving them their flowers before they prove a damn thing. Like it doesn't
Oh
mean I'm gonna
shit.
do the same thing. Like, yeah, give me a fucking break. What are we believing in Atlanta for? Like, come
Okay.
on, man.
Hey, Cody, those chicken wings are pretty good though, Doc.
Oh,
Lemon pepper.
those lemon pepper dry, man. That's on another level, boy. Come on.
Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid.
No, no. I can't front on that, man. Come on.
Hey, man, look. Atlanta is committing to the run. They said they gonna run the ball down motherfucker's throat this year. And you telling
Yeah, but
me
we already
that's
know
gonna be the
that though.
first time that our run defense is gonna be challenged is in Seattle?
Kendall,
Yeah.
I hear you 100%. All I'm saying is I think Geno Smith as of right now is more dangerous than Desmond Ritter, and I have more respect for Pete Carroll as a head coach than I do Arthur Smith. And they got a lot of young players on that offense. So I don't think they're going to be as gelled together as what Seattle will be able to do. I mean, they were damn near a playoff team last year.
Hey,
Okay, I got you.
I think it's the offensive line. Seattle offensive line is better than Atlanta's offensive line,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it a
and
little further.
I'm talking about the
Go ahead. Go.
guards, and I think we're gonna penetrate up the middle, and we're gonna be
Wow.
in Ritter's chest a lot.
Hey, didn't Seattle get
I like how you said that,
Jackson
Molly.
Smith and Jigba?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Seattle
yeah,
So
yeah,
kept.
yeah, 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 yeah,
again, I
yeah.
like their
Oh,
weapons
Jack
better.
Campbell, yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah,
their
yeah, yeah,
coach. I
We're
like
gonna.
their quarterback. I like that team. Yeah, I like that team better than Atlanta. I like that team better than New
We're
Orleans.
gonna be challenged everywhere, running and
Well,
throwing.
see, the only thing I come at you with, Cody, was and you right on the outside weapons. Look, well, goddamn, because you saying Drake London and Kyle Pitts. You know, all
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying is you said that the first time that we go are the Carolina Panthers run defense is going to be challenged. It's going into the Seattle game before we got Atlanta week one.
yeah, but how about this? If we have a good performance in Atlanta, I'm gonna feel better about our chances against Seattle. So
What
if
that
that, because we know that's what they're gonna do, but I'm just saying, like we know that the Seattle Seahawks are gonna challenge us through the run. But like I'm saying, they got Jackson Smith and Jigba, Tyler Lockett's been like that, DK Metcalf. They have a more well-rounded football team to me.
but see,
I
and
think he
every
go.
time I throw our feet to the fire, it's stopping this damn run because we haven't done it in so many years. And every time I turn around, a team that ends up that can put their motherfucking foot in the dirt and exert their will in the run game does us dirty.
Hey, Kendall, I think against Atlanta we can put one more person in the box simply because they don't have the outside weapons to challenge our guys as much as Seattle. So in Seattle, we have to play those guys because they got three receivers that you must play, and one guy you're going to probably have to double. Therefore, the linebackers and the defensive line gonna have to stop the run without an extra guy in the box.
Yeah.
I mean, and tell you the truth, Wiley, I don't give a damn how we get it done. That's been our weakness for the last, you know what I'm saying? These couple years around here. So therefore, let's get it done. You know what I'm saying? We got beef up front now. Hope I'm liking the 3-4. I'm liking the personnel on 3-4 on the defensive line because hopefully we can stop and run like that. That's what it was brought for the last year of run. I mean, Ron Rivera, excuse me. Ron Rivera, when it comes to 3-4, we got Gerald McCoy, this and that. KK Sharp gets hurt. Vernon Butler wasn't worth a damn. So we couldn't stop the run then because of personnel.
Ho,
But
ho, ho,
now
ho. We got a
we looking
super
good.
chat.
Oh yeah, read the money out. Read the money out. We got to stop.
Jay Issue came in, put a 5 on it, you know what I'm saying? Say we beat the Falcons. Say we beat the Falcons, but we couldn't stop the run game. Would y'all be in a panic mode for the rest of the season?
I am. That's what I'm talking about, Jay. I am. Because I'm like, here we go fucking again.
Appreciate that super chat, Jay. Much love.
I would say no. I've said this on my podcast for years on our podcast C3. I'm a firm believer that you don't really start to see the cream of the crop start to separate themselves till after about week 6, week 7 of the NFL season. Y'all remember in 2015 when we went to the Super Bowl, Atlanta also started 6-0, and then they fell off a cliff. So no, to Jay Issue's question, even if we stop the run, it's our first year as a 3-4. We're switching to it for the first time. We're still figuring out what the hell Jeremy Chain's gonna play. Like all these different factors for the defense. Like you're still kind of putting things together in those first couple weeks of the season. So even if we don't okay, if they go for 200 plus yards, yeah, we got some problems. But I'm saying just in general, if they're able to move the ball on the ground, well, it's like, okay, we kind of didn't already know what we had on the opposite side of the line. You know, we don't know if it's going to be DJ Johnson starting, Marquise Haynes. We don't know if they're going to sign another guy before the season starts. Like, we don't know any of that shit yet. So I wouldn't trip on it too much, no.
Yeah. Well, I'm like I said, I'm not tripping on it until that first game. The personnel is what it is right now. Whatever you might think about it, you know, if you saying, and even Evero said, who do we got besides Brian Burns and a couple other motherfuckers scratching and clawing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said that, not me. He said that. So that makes me scratch my head at the damn pass rush.
Come
Then,
on now.
like I said,
Mm-mm.
I'm saying Wiley. He said the coach. Come on, Wiley. I'm
Yeah,
not
but
saying the
remember,
coach said.
yeah, but he
Go
said the
ahead.
same thing. He said the same thing in Denver. And what did they do? They traded that guy to Miami, and the defense got better. They got more sacks, more pressure. So I'm just, they can say what they want to say. I'm just listening. I look at the facts.
Then I look at the beef we got up front. I said I'm fine with that. But if we get ran on, like Cody said, for over 200 on the season opener, I'm worried again because it's something that we it's like we can't get the job done because here it is going into the 3rd or 4th year and with the same damn problem on the defense. Stop it
I
and
don't think
run.
it's. I don't think it's going to happen for this reason. It's going to be the first time in the South we're coming out with a 3-4 in a long time, and the Atlanta offensive line is going to have to get used to blocking a 3-4 versus a 4-3, and it's different because they're going to be playing one and a half to 2 gap, and they're going to be blitzing. So Atlanta's offensive line that's weak up the middle, that's going to be the problem.
But you come back
Let
and
me
make adjustments, starting those gaps up, and they've
do
already.
y'all
I mean,
do y'all
go
think
ahead.
Evero is going to move J.C. Horn around more this season than he has last season. Like
You
we
know
would
what?
leave
He
J.C.
traveled.
Horn. We would just leave him on one side of the field, and I
So has
feel
he
like
traveled? Has he
that's
traveled?
not even
Has he
how we
traveled?
should use him.
Has he traveled? Does he travel?
I think
I
he
hope he
does.
do travel this year.
Like I'm gonna be real. I think the matchup in the division. I think you have to know that you're putting J.C. Horn on Kyle Pitts every time you play Atlanta. Everywhere Kyle Pitts goes, I'm putting J.C. Horn on because look, Drake London, whatever, any other receiver on that Atlanta Falcons team is just a decoy for Kyle Pitts. If they're passing the ball, they want to get him the ball. I
That's a
want to
good
see
question.
J.C. Horn move around.
We
I
got to worry about them boys
Does he
running up the
travel?
middle too, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
we gotta pay attention to that run game too with Bijan Robinson.
yeah, I hear you, but again, one of my I think an underrated concern is our defensive secondary, right? Like we're still wanting to see how all this is going to play out. Are they going to be able to stay healthy? What are they going to do with Dante Jackson? Well, everybody thinks C.J. Henderson is ass, so it's like, who's going to be our opposite outside corner?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're not really even certain who that is yet. Shit, we were just talking about Rajon Wright the other day. Like we don't know exactly who we have in the secondary. So it's like, yeah, we have to worry about the run, but they're trying to show what Desmond Ritter's made of. Derek
Mm-hmm.
Carr is still trying to prove himself. Geno Smith just got paid. Like that first 3 games of the season, we're going to be playing quarterbacks that are looking to prove themselves and continue to make a name for themselves. So,
Yep.
like,
Just
that's
got the
all the
bag.
yeah, our defense needs to come out fucking on fire, bro. Like, I'm talking on fire.
Real quick. I stopped this picture real quick because I love this energy that I'm seeing right here.
Yeah.
I'm loving this energy. You see these two guys were racing. Jeremy Chan. I can't. I'm not sure who number 15 is, but
I think that's
I'm not sure.
Mango.
That's Mango, right? That's Mango.
Mango.
That's Mingo.
Yeah, that's Mango.
That is Mingo. That's
Probably
Mingo. You got Jeremy Chan.
covering Mango. They probably
Yeah.
ain't racing. They probably covering Mango.
Nah, look how Jeremy Chan's hand is like this to the side and looking back, like where you at? And then you could tell that Jeremy Chan must have did something crazy because look at Brian Burns in the left corner. He's like, hell yeah, Louisville's up in the air, going nuts.
I think
You know what I
Jeremy
mean?
Chin smoked him.
Pop, I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
See, why we had to go there? Why we couldn't
I hate to be
why
the
we
bearer
couldn't
of
just stay
bad
right
news.
there? Where was that? We was in a beautiful spot. There was flowers. Everybody
I
was popping
hate.
champagne.
I don't give a motherfucker what they do as long as they get out there and get some wins this year. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if they out there running butt ass naked. They better get some motherfucking wins. They better stop that playing.
Here we go, you with this bullshit again. Damn it. Esau hate talking again. Damn it, Q.
Ain't nobody having fun on my watch. Y'all get your ass over there and start working.
Go Harpo.
No, I feel that though. That's I'm a Q, man. Like it's time to get to business, man. Like
It is.
Exactly.
yeah,
We'll play later on.
I'm ready for them to start putting some respect on our name,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired of this shit, man.
This is going to be a highly anticipated season.
That
Only
nigga's
thing,
gonna be
but like I
extra,
said,
bro.
I brought my expectations 9, 10 wins. I don't care about the playoffs. I want to see progression. So we're going into year 2, year 3. This team is solid. I don't want to microwave this shit. I want to take our time. We got young players. We don't have anybody. Oh man, he's on the clock. We waiting on this guy right here. He gonna retire. He getting old. We gonna use such and such. No, we don't. We got young players, man. We got young players. We ain't no need
Yeah.
to rush this shit.
Hey,
Ain't no
my
need.
man right here, Red Swarm, hit this on the head. If Jeremy Chin out there getting outrun, if he outrunning Mingo, we in trouble. Lord have mercy.
You bet your every
Let that
last
sink
dollar
in.
You bet every dollar in your back pocket right now. She ain't gonna have a crazy year. He gonna have a crazy year.
We hope that he have a crazy year. We can't get
I
out here
think
and
that,
stick our
yeah.
chest out with this nigga.
Now, Q, I think that's that bounce back player right there because I think
Telling
the
you.
boy was unhappy of where he was playing at. Okay, I said it like this, Q. Who
Mm-hmm.
got into an argument?
guys.
Hold up,
What the
Pop.
fuck
Hold
that
up.
noise is? What that is?
Oh, there's
Who got
audio on.
yeah?
Oh.
Who got into an argument about the defense? Steve Wilkes, Phil Snow, and who did they get in
Mm-hmm.
an argument about?
Jeremy
Jeremy Chin.
Chin and playing and where his placement was.
Oh, there you go. You see what I'm
Yep.
Shout
saying?
out to Cody
Tell
for
her
breaking that.
that this
Yeah,
guy
hey,
was
appreciate y'all,
Sure
man.
did.
That was the first ever big news related to the team that I've like ever truly broken.
There it
I saw
is.
that shit on Twitter. I said,
Cody
I'll
Lab.
be damn.
Yeah,
Cody
Look at
Lab
man.
broke
Cody.
that on a Tuesday night, y'all. On a
Yep.
Tuesday night.
Yep.
Next thing we know, people heads starting to roll.
Yep.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Lord, no
Yeah,
cap.
and remember, it was also the beat between. So it was Steve Wilkes and Phil Snow, and
Mm-hmm.
as soon as Steve Wilkes became the head coach of the Panthers, what
He
he
Mm-hmm.
did
fired Snow.
Give
gave
him that nigga
Phil
Fired
their walking
Snow
papers.
the
Get the fuck
fucking
on out.
axe, bro.
Yes, sir.
Gave him
Gave
the
him the ass.
fucking
Fired his ass.
axe, bro.
Huh?
You got to go.
Fired his ass.
Yep, he said, "Get your ass to stepping. Go be with
Cause
Matt
remember,
Rule somewhere."
remember what they said on Cody? They said Matt Rule and Phil Snow was joined by the hip. And
Yeah,
Tepper
Mm-hmm.
trying to talk to your coach, and you look around, his boy with the puppet strings behind him. Every
you know
time he
what?
go to talk.
That's 100% what it was. Matt Rule don't know shit about football,
Matt Rule don't know
but
shit.
there's a reason why Phil Snow has been with him everywhere
Mm-hmm.
that he's ever been, because whenever he don't know what the fuck to do, he would rely on Phil Snow. And Phil
Mm-hmm.
Snow, okay, Phil Snow was okay in college, but bro, none of those dudes were shit in the NFL. They did
Yeah.
not know. They did not know how to coach professional football players.
And Cody. And what else did he do? He convinced Matt Rule to have a goddamn all defensive draft the first year with his dumb
Yes,
ass.
yes, and never address the quarterback. Every year they went to the fucking used quarterback bin and saw who the best motherfucker in there was, and they said that's our quarterback, and they
But
expected
We
some
had
Cody,
shit to change.
we had
you
an
talking
argument.
about the
We had an
same
argument on that
motherfucker,
yesterday.
but you
We
talking
had an
about the
argument
same
about that
motherfucker
yesterday.
that didn't even recognize that the run game was getting gashed. I don't want to hear shit about the run game. What the fuck you mean? We got run for,
They
we
were
got a
idiots.
train ran on us.
They were
The,
100% idiots. But I know, you know what got to their head. Remember, we had got off to like a 3-0 start, and they were saying statistically our defenses were one of the best in the NFL. Well,
yeah, we
then
had
we
a
played,
number two.
right, and then we played the Cowboys, and they fucking put us in our place in front of the world. And then that's when you saw, oh shit, Phil Snow don't know what to do when the O line gets big. It was a heavyweight versus a welterweight out there. They were pushing us off the football. That 3-3-5 college bullshit that Phil Snow was doing, man.
Yeah.
It's like you can see that coming from a mile away.
Well, he couldn't see it because every time he get in the damn podium, first thing he can say is, "Well, I don't think we need to do anything different. We're doing everything that we're supposed to do. We're number two defense." What the fuck you mean? Y'all getting pushed around? Derek Brown was on his ass up under y'all.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come
But
on.
it's just a
Stop
numbers
it.
game, bro. Like, if you look at the personnel they were using, like they had two tight ends. They would put another offensive lineman in on the field. Like, they were just bigger and stronger than us. It was a heavyweight going up against a welterweight. There was no way that was ever going to fly.
Yes, sir. You're right. You're totally right about that.
See
And what
that
I'm
that that
worried
part
about
came
too,
from yesterday. That okay, Matt Fool goes in there throughout 3 drafts, never got his quarterback. All defensive draft, come back like you said, go to bargain basement bin, try to pick a quarterback. then go in the draft and pick a third ring quarterback in the worst quarterback draft that we've had in the last 5 years. Last year's draft.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's his fault that he where he at. That he's not an NFL coach again.
No, it
He
probably never
ruined his
will
own
be.
self.
Probably never
Yeah,
will be. Well, look at
yeah,
this
he
picture
ruined
real
his
quick, guys. I told
Yeah,
y'all. I told y'all LaVisca came in this joint yoked, and look at him standing beside Thielen and Mingo.
yeah, he like a
Man,
grown man. Yeah, he like a
bruh,
grown man.
this man is yoked, bruh. I'm talking about eggs and steak for breakfast every morning.
okay, Pop. Is he on the bubble? What you
He,
thinking?
he is on the bubble.
What's the report?
He's teeter-tottering up and down. You know what I mean? Hey, you know,
Well, I ask y'all the question
this
again.
another guy that's got to prove it. But do I think he gonna make the team? Hell yeah.
This another
Yeah.
question I ask you again. How many receivers do we carry?
We carrying 6 or 7 for sure.
I think 6.
Where you at, Wiley?
And don't say
I,
Preston
I
Williams.
agree with y'all. 6. Preston Williams
I think
over.
I think it's 7. Man, y'all ain't stop with that Preston Williams stuff.
Where you at, Wiley? You the
I'm
receiver,
saying
man.
se-
You the
I'm
receiver,
saying-
So
man.
then, who's that 7? TMJ, DJ Chart, Jonathan Mingo, Adam Thielen. That's 4. Laviska Shenault. That's 5. 6. What? Demir Bird or Shy Smith? What we talking?
I think it's gonna be the Stevens as a punt returner, and then probably the Bird. Probably Bird.
Yeah, Cody, do you trust Shy as a punt returner or kickoff returner on special team? Because that's the only way he makes the team.
I don't know. That he was not good on special teams.
Exactly.
He was
Exactly.
not
That
good.
boy
It's a do or die year for Shy Smith. He got to show something in the preseason. He's definitely on the bubble if he does not show something. My thing is, Demir Bird stays hurt though. Like he always stays hurt. I don't care what no one says. Demir Bird, a stiff breeze will break that man's ankles. Like I'm telling you, man. I'm not trusting long term in
Special team coach like him though. Special team coach like him.
Yeah, but now what's the South Carolina dude, the free agent
Josh
that we picked
Van.
up? Josh Van.
he-
I would like to see him get an opportunity.
I
But
think
he's hurt.
he's taking Shy Smith. He
Josh
back.
Van
He's
is
straight.
hurt.
No.
He's straight now.
Yeah, he already had that surgery. That was a year ago.
No, I'm talking about this. Is he out there now? I thought the last
Yeah,
show we
I
had,
thought he got
was
hurt
talking about-
last week.
Yeah.
I ain't
Oh
see that.
shit! No, I didn't see that either.
I ain't see
Yeah,
that.
they say he'll be back week 1 or something like this.
Then I mean he made the team in my head.
Okay. Practice. Hey, made this practice squad.
Shit, that's all right.
I feel like there are three undrafted free agents that everybody's really pulling for so far. He's one of them. I think Rajon Wright and Donovan Peoples.
And Peoples, yeah, and Peoples.
Steve,
We talked about
Is
Peoples earlier. We talked about Peoples earlier in the show.
Yeah, he's
Peoples
the
gotta get
perfect
a-
complement.
He's got to get a toughness, and we're saying that because the scouting reports come back that he's not tough, that the slightest little bump or whatever, he wants to sit out of practice, he wants to do this and do that. But with a Deuce Daly and a Miles Sanders
Yeah.
in that same running back room, I don't think you're going to get that out of him. You might get that edge out of it. Then you might have something.
Well, shit, I mean, you better not be pussy and unproven. You're in the NFL now, man. You only have a few opportunities to present yourself as a legit NFL player. So, yeah, you can't be soft out there early, especially when you're undrafted. So,
That's
if he
what
does
dropped-
that, we don't.
that's
If
what
he does
dropped-
that, we don't want him on the team.
Well, that's what dropped him to his undrafted status.
Now, last time I was on here with y'all, somebody had said Rajon Wright was like a diva or something. Where did y'all hear that? And what
So
made
if
y'all
you-
say that?
I went and watched the Netflix special on University U, I think it's called.
Oh, he was on that show?
Yeah, he's on there.
He was on that show. He was the star.
What,
of that show.
last
What
last
season?
year?
Last chance,
Yeah,
yeah,
Last Chance
Oh
University.
shit, for real?
Oh,
yeah,
that is right. Yo, you just blew my mind right now, bro.
The last season?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and he was like the most
Oh,
talented
okay.
dude on the team. Like everybody
Oh,
knew
I gotta
for.
go back and watch that. I gotta go and
Yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta go
yeah,
watch
I
that too.
do remember that, man. That was the last because
hey,
they went
all
to
right, y'all.
yeah
Y'all
they
heard
went to
that? Rajon Ross
basketball,
was on
but
Mhm.
last chance too. Okay, okay.
I think the last time they did a football season, yeah, I do remember him being on. Yeah, because I remember at the end of the season he said he went to Oklahoma State. Damn, all right, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So he must be old as hell out here. How old is he?
No, he's not. He's not. He's not old at all. That's the
How old
thing.
is he?
Hold on. I got you right here.
Okay. I didn't know. Let me go back and watch that.
Yeah, actually, I did watch it. I'm just now I'm putting two and two
He's only
together.
22 years old.
Oh yeah, all right, yeah. Let him get an opportunity, man.
Yeah, he's
Shit,
only 22, bro. He young.
Okay, so
but
he
Get
did what he
CJ
okay.
Henderson's ass out of
Yeah.
here, man.
He did what he did at the JUCO then. He didn't stay, long. He did what he did and he went over. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right. He did his time.
Y- Yeah, man, that blew my mind, man. Cause I damn sure remember him now, but I did not put two and two together that that's who that was.
That's
I'm
why I
like,
said the other day, Cody.
yeah, I started start
I
watching
said
that series
he's gonna if he
because
gets a
it was playing
chance,
basketball.
he's gonna be our Steve Smith on defense.
You did say that shit. All right, yep, all
Another
right, man.
Cali kid with attitude. You
Yep.
know, got it out the mud. Went through some shit. You know what I'm saying? He's got a brother who's made it. You know what I'm saying? So he's feeling like, man, I should be up there too. People have missed out on me. So he has a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and if you go watch the show, you'll see some of his personality, which makes him, seem more like a diva, but he does back it up on the field.
Yeah.
So, sky's the limit for this guy. They came out with a report saying how much they really liking this guy and how, so far, like he's moving up. So I did see an article on that today.
I'm gonna
Oh,
watch
hey
that.
His
man, I'm pulling for him,
his
man.
older
Like,
brother played for the Cowboys.
yeah.
So he has
No,
the
I'm
pedigree.
pulling for him.
He just got to put it together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm
Josh
gonna watch
Van may
that.
not make it though. I can't find out what his injury is. I mean they keeping everything really close lip. Uh, I know the last time his real big injury was in South Carolina. He had to have surgery. I didn't think he had any more injuries after that. But if they saying he's not coming back to the first season of the game, I don't know how to decipher that language right there, that terminology, because it's like, are y'all saying y'all going to keep him because of what he can do, or y'all gonna throw him on a practice squad, or he not making it at all? Like he'll be ready
Well, I
for
mean,
beginning of the season, but he won't be here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
what are you
yeah, yeah.
saying?
I mean, that's why this preseason, I'm like legit looking forward to it because
And that's
there's so many unknowns. It's like, all right, who's gonna rise to the top? Who's gonna actually, get a legit chance, to prove themselves? Uh, Everything, man. From Matt Corral and how they use him. Like, I'm excited to see him in the preseason. I'm
mm-hmm.
excited to see what this defense looks like. All of the a bunch of dogs that Ajiro Rivera was talking about, like they're probably gonna have to get multiple snaps throughout the preseason, I imagine.
Yeah. This one
Well,
thing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah. Think about it like this here, Cody. All the undrafted said, like you said, unproven that we've got right here now on this roster. What we say, Pop? We got 80 some odd players on there. Got to break it
88.
down to 53. And the short time that they got to do it in. Okay. Now somebody goes slip through the cracks, which this always happens, y'all. Then you're gonna be saying that guy was on our team, Frank Wright or whatever, and they didn't see it. They don't have that long to evaluate these guys, y'all. I
Caleb
mean,
Martin.
it's fast. Pop, 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 pop. Something happened, guy get an injury, he comes back, he falls, he goes on waivers or something like that, falls on somebody else practice squad or this or that, has time to develop, bam. But right here in the off season, That's hard.
hmm Um, this is something we did discuss, but I did want to bring it up. How y'all feeling about the man, the legend, the myth, Aaron Rodgers coming to the Carolinas, y'all?
Oh yeah, I was about to ask y'all about that. That's a good
You know,
question.
do you think he's gonna give Bryce Young some nuggets? You know, you think they're gonna sit down and conversate for a second, maybe over a dinner?
He,
Do
You
you
know
think?
what?
he,
You know what's
he
funny?
giving
Didn't
Zach
Bryce
Wilson.
Young? Y'all tell me if I'm imagining this. Didn't Bryce Young say that he's modeled a lot of his game after Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm
and that
curious.
makes sense because if you look at that drop that they both got that unusual back step drop
Right,
where,
same one.
yeah,
It's the same one. Cody,
yes,
you're bro. I looked at that just like, bro. He has a weird,
it's
but
the
I
same.
remember Cody. You on point, bro. It's the same shit.
It's the same. He's not lying when he says that he's inspired by Aaron Rodgers, another California boy. Hey, I'm here for it, bro. I love the test. Like, but when you hear coaches say that it's good to get their guys hitting on someone else other than their own team, like that really means something, man. Like now you're not beating up on your own guys. You get to go out there and be more competitive. It's another NFL team. It's like you need that type of thing. You really
Right,
do. And it's like I want to know what our corners are looking like. Man, what a test for a defensive secondary having Aaron Rodgers throw on them. Like
right.
that's perfect for us.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Well,
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
that's
on, hold
perfect
on,
for
hold on,
certain ones now, not the CJ
hold on, Q.
Hendersons.
Hold on, Q.
Hmm?
Say it now. God damn it, man. You know me. I'm not gonna pull no punches, bruh. I'm not gonna. If the shit ain't right, get it the fuck right. That's all I'm saying. If you want to be a fanboy, you go ahead and fanboy. Rah, 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 put your palms up, whatever the fuck you want to do. But not me. Get it the fuck right. We done been ran on for 4 fucking years, man. Get it the fuck right. That's all I'm saying, bruh.
Who do the Jets have at running back? I'm about to look that up.
I'm not even sure, but I know one thing: they defense stout too. So it's this gonna be a test for Bryce Young. They have to get it past their corners.
Yeah, Sauce Gardner coming to
Sauce
town.
Gardner out there. You know what I'm saying?
I
Detroit's
told you
finest.
3 years. I told you 3 years, cuz. Hopefully it'll be right in 3 years. But I ain't gonna no get it the fuck right.
Oh, so they got Brees Hall.
Okay.
Brees Hall and Israel Abanikanda at running back.
Yeah, them
Mm.
boys will be fine.
Yep.
Oh, they're gonna be more than fine. They're gonna test some
They
people up.
got a okay they got an okay offensive line too, man. They got
Yeah,
Dwayne Brown, Laken Tomlinson, Joe Tippman, Elijah Vera Tucker, and Mekhi Becton.
they got a great O line. The
Damn.
problem is they ain't had no
Dwayne Brown and Mekhi Becton.
they
Yeah,
ain't
that's
had
what
no,
I'm
they
saying.
had no
Like
quarterback.
and Elijah Vera Tucker, bro. I loved his film coming out of USC, man. Like that dude, bro. That is the perfect test for the Panthers, straight
It
up.
is.
And that means we played them in the preseason too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Game
perfect.
one.
That's
So
perfect.
Cody, what if we go out there and them boys beat our ass bad?
Say it one more time.
I said, what if we go out there and they beat our ass real bad?
Bro, what if my aunt had nuts? She'd be my uncle, bro.
Okay.
I mean, shit. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. It is what, dude. It's a good test. It's a good test to see who the fuck we are early. They
But
and on the yeah, bro. They
you,
got Quentin
But
Williams,
hey,
Carl Lawson.
that
They
go
picked up
back to
Quincy
saying,
Williams.
yeah, that go back to saying, man, you got to get the shit right. You know what I'm saying? Once you get it right, you ain't got to worry about motherfuckers. Now you the one that punching niggas in the mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
Get it
right.
the fuck right. That's all I'm saying. But if we out here taking shit what they give, oh yeah, that tastes good. That tastes good. That shit don't taste good. There ain't enough sugar in it. There ain't enough flour in it. There ain't enough egg in it. Get it the fuck right.
Yes, sir.
I want to punch motherfuckers in the mouth, man. I want to be the goddamn bully around this motherfucker.
I like hog balls.
Yeah, damn right.
What?
Get it the fuck right.
What?
That man said hog balls?
Yeah, he
Hog
did.
ball.
That
Eating all the hog, all the pig feet. I
all the
want to
pig.
be
Oh,
the
Thank you.
bully.
I ain't know what he say. I thought he said hard balls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
want
was
to
like,
I'm about to
thank,
say,
thank you,
what?
goat. Thank you, goat. Goat.
I want
Goat
to be
quick with it.
motherfucking, yeah, I want to be Debo on the block. I'm taking
Right.
bicycles
You
I
better
from
be
you.
like
glad he
big
explained
beef.
that.
You understand?
yeah, okay.
Yeah. I want to
Friday,
take
y'all.
bicycles
Friday.
around this motherfucker.
Yeah,
Fuck
you're
yeah.
right. I'm tripping. I don't even know what the hell. Yeah, I should have known that.
Hog balls. I like pig feet.
But I watched that movie the other day, man. Oh man, yeah, that's a good test, man. I think that's the perfect team to come to town.
It really
And you're
is.
right. I do think Aaron Rodgers and Bryce Young, they should break bread at one point and have a discussion about quarterbacking, just about where they are.
hmm I think he's gonna definitely drop Bryce Young some nuggets.
Bro, imagine how lit this next fucking decade's about to be if Bryce turns
Crazy.
out to be a little miniature Aaron Rodgers, bro.
But
Ooh.
Well,
hold up. But what I'm saying,
if you
Gold,
listen to Gold, Gold don't believe that.
hey,
And
the change is coming
Goat's gonna believe when he sees it.
Hey, the change is coming to the NFC though. The wave, hey, is getting ready to come through the NFC.
Eh,
You know what I'm saying?
We're the tip
And
of the
we coming.
wave. We're the
Yeah,
tip
yeah,
of the
it's
wave, Q. That's what we're
coming
saying.
because
This
see,
is it.
I
all
don't know
these
if y'all
teams
know it, but I try to
baseball.
stay away from waves. So, just in case y'all didn't know.
Nah, hey,
Come
Wow.
on now. Come on now.
But
Wow.
look,
Come on, man.
they're getting ready to start sweeping through the NFC. All the
yo,
quarterbacks coming to the NFC now.
but you
Here
know
it comes.
one of the hardest sayings I've ever heard. Calm waters never made for skilled sailors.
That's true.
Sometimes you need that shit to toss and turn on you before you really know what you're made of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you on that. I
It's
can
time
relate
to
that.
ride the wave.
I can relate that to women. You know what I'm saying?
You dumb as hell.
No, no. See, that's wrong with you, man. Papa, you wrong for that one. You wrong for that one.
Yeah.
Nah,
You
he's
wrong
not
for that.
wrong. Let's be real.
Mhm.
He's
No,
not
hey, I
wrong.
want none of that. I want none of that.
Yes. So you want to stick your hand in that right drawer and pull out that little ointment? I ain't got time for that.
Ointment. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
That
if you say so. If you
that
say so, brother.
artificial midnight oil. You know what I'm
Of course, Papa. Of course.
talking about? No,
No problem, Papa.
Q
No
and get it.
problem.
That's why I had to break it down a little bit more.
Nah, I
oh
heard
no,
what
I
you said,
got you.
Papa.
I
Oh,
got you. I
okay.
heard you loud and clear.
You'll see when you come over, Papa.
It's all good. It's all good.
If Worm had machine guns, the birds wouldn't fuck with them. Oh, here we go. Red
Oh
Swarm going in.
shit. That's hard. That's
yeah,
hard. If
yeah,
words
yeah.
had machine guns, birds wouldn't fuck with them. I like that, Red. Go ahead.
Dropping them motherfuckers.
Y'all dropping some things today.
Some
Hey man,
nuggets.
this
Some
that
nuggets.
wisdom part. Hey, we're bringing wisdom out here today.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter how fast you go as long as you stay in your lane.
You're damn right. Stay in your lane, driver. Stay in your lane.
Yes, sir. This is gonna be the best practice ever in history that you're gonna see. Well, it's gonna be the best practice you're gonna see in a long time. I'm putting it like that.
Yeah.
Because I ain't never expect Aaron Rodgers to come down here.
Yeah. So what? You got a joint practice with the Jets, joint practice
Uh-huh.
with Indy, and who's that third joint practice with?
I don't know if we're getting a joint practice with Indy.
No, I think we're just doing. I think we just do joint practices with one team.
Yeah, just with the Jets.
I thought it was I thought it was 3 teams this year.
No, I think
Nah.
that's too much travel and shit. You might as well be playing like a season.
Yeah, they only gonna do it with the Jets.
You may have
Yeah.
two.
So we did two last year.
Well, go. You got to keep C.J. Henderson fresh and Matt Corral.
Oh,
So you don't
man,
want them to be traveling for so much.
you keep talking about a CJ, man. Nobody ain't worried about that cat, man.
I
See, there
tell
you
you, that's
go.
your
See, there
starter.
you go.
That's your starter
See,
at
there you
corner.
go.
But
Man.
what's this?
Hey, Q, we gotta
So
bless you, man.
Dante ain't starting?
That thing in.
No, yeah,
What
he
you
gonna
say,
make a.
Wally?
We gotta get that thing out of you, Q. You want to? You a hate monger, doc. You hate monger.
Why
Not a hate monger.
gotta be on that, Wally?
I'm
Hey,
just saying.
I'm gonna
Hey,
tell you.
CJ ain't said nothing to you today, and all of a sudden you want to bring him up.
He don't. CJ
Yeah.
don't talk.
Well, hell, his
CJ
game
Henderson.
loud enough. Shit.
Look, check this out. CJ Henderson, former first round pick, is in the same boat as Chase Young, former first round pick. Both of these
Dang.
cats ain't getting their 5th year picked up. They team have turned their back on them. It's a
Hey,
wrap,
eh,
bruh.
yeah, but there was 25 guys in that draft that feel the same thing. Only 7 of the 32 got picked up.
That whole draft for the damn bus.
That draft, 20 of the 32, only 7 of them got their 5th year picked
Got
up.
out of that first round. See what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
only 7.
See them,
And
see what I'm saying, y'all? See them facts right there being dropped. That was a fucked up draft. Numbers don't lie.
So, yeah.
Guys got reached for in that draft. They end up being bust.
yeah, it
Mm.
is what it is, Doc. And all those analysts and picked all those people and those people who was all in about them.
Huh,
Think about it.
huh.
That
Yep.
that set a lot of teams back.
Damn right. You damn right.
Look at the Jets when they went and got Zach Wilson, and look where he at now. They don't went and got another goddamn quarterback in Aaron Rodgers.
What they do with Mike
So
White?
let me ask you this, Q.
He's still on the roster.
Do you think sitting behind Aaron for 2 years is gonna make him, or do you think they get off of him
No, they get
before
off of
that?
him because that boy there, a jackass.
Yeah,
That
he
boy
gonna
is a
retire.
pure D.
Yeah, he gonna retire. Hey, Mike White is in Miami.
And he done went out of Miami.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So most likely we'll be playing Mike White because Tua may get hurt by the time we play him.
Yeah.
Y'all
So
already
check.
done put two on the ship.
Oh fuck. So look at that. So you get off Zach Wilson. You only got Aaron for 2 years.
No, they still got
Fuck.
Zach. They're probably gonna try to develop Zach, but what they did is in order to develop him, they got rid of White. White would have took
No.
his place.
Q just said he a jackass. They gonna get rid of him.
Think about
No,
it. Zach Wilson is so far off with the coaching staff that they sat him because of the shit he was saying and doing.
That's true.
true.
And
That's
they
That's
were
true.
true. And then
contemplating
I then,
trading him last year.
then
We
I see
traded him.
this motherfucker. I see this motherfucker in the interview, Wiley, and they ask him pretty much the same thing, and he like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't give a fuck.
He ain't give a fuck.
Yeah, he was saying some wild stuff. So yeah,
Wiley. They were looking
yeah,
at this boy like he was Peyton Manning, the second coming of Peyton Manning at one time, how they gassed that boy up.
that's a true statement.
The way how they
And that,
gassed that boy up in New York, they were talking about him like he was going to be the next big thing since Trevor Lawrence.
yeah, that's
And
true. But
now
they didn't
look
get
at
rid
him.
of him though. Yeah, but he's still on the squad. Cause trust me, if
For
they could
what?
have, I don't know, it'd have been better for the
Number
team to
two, o-
create,
number two overall. Number
yeah,
two overall. That's what. Number two
yeah.
overall.
Wiley. Remember I tell you the other day you hoarding? You a Panther hoarder right now? You be
No, I'm not
hoarding
holding
these
that.
players.
How am I? I'm just telling you what's going on with the Jets. I'm not saying I would have kept him. What is this? What is
Remember
this?
I tell you
I'm
like
just
holding
telling
on
you
to
what.
Precious Cargo, Preston
No.
Williams.
Okay, all
But Q,
right. You got
that's
to know
what.
that.
But he got a point though. You only got Rodgers for 2 years. What do you do after that? If Rodgers gets you to the NFC Championship, well, they in the AFC Championship or deep in the playoffs every year. So therefore, you're gonna stick around 25, 26, somewhere like that.
But go.
How you
You
gonna
can
go get
stop
a
right
QB?
there. Aaron Rodgers didn't teach the motherfucker on his own roster. Well, how in the fuck are you gonna teach Zach Wilson something?
I
You
know
said
that.
that right.
I'm
You
just
said that
saying.
right.
I'm saying I know he ain't going. He's an asshole. And everybody talking
Yeah.
about learn behind Aaron Rodgers, learn behind Aaron Rodgers. Brett Favre did him the same way. That's who he learned to be the asshole from. Brett said he ain't out here to coach these motherfuckers. So he did him the same
Mm-hmm.
way. So what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. That bullshit talking about you. I done told y'all that. This bullshit about you learning from these other players and this and that. I told y'all what that's about. I already told y'all that. But I'm saying this. Him sitting on the roster for next 2 years, getting the rep on the sideline, developing, because he didn't, when he got picked number 2 overall, they threw him in the fire. Bam! Get in there. Iron
Go.
sharpen iron.
You don't
Learn
get
on
it,
the
go.
side.
This boy value is about equal to Matt Corral right now. That's just how bad he in a position in Zach Wilson is over there. Because he's now slated to be a backup.
It's his
Who
mind
wants Zach
state.
Wilson? Who
It's his
wants Zach
mind
Wilson?
state. It's his
Nobody.
mind state.
Nobody, go.
Nobody.
Because
Why
they're
You
you
know.
seeing
why
that you can't coach him.
what
He's
do you do after the
uncoachable.
2 years? Then what you do after the 2 years then? What do you that's the
Well,
question. Why
they're
you
You
gonna.
can't
why
even trade him, is what I'm
Well, they're gonna.
saying, go.
What they're gonna try to do is they're gonna try to coach him, try to develop him, and see after the 2 years that what they have. If they don't have nobody the following year, they'll probably go in the draft and draft somebody else. But they ain't gonna
but
just
what I'm saying,
let the
why
money.
that's what I'm saying. Wiley, you going to be sitting at 25, 26. You might win the Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. But the way your team is constructed right now, they're gonna be good. You know.
Yeah, yeah,
So how you go
yeah.
in the draft and go get a QB?
Well, no, it'll be the following year because they figure that either the dude's gonna do good or they're gonna be drafting a quarterback the following year. So he probably
After
get 1 year
Rodgers,
to
you
prove
said
it
after
after
Rodgers
Rodgers.
leave.
Yeah, he'll get
Okay.
1 year.
But think
He'll get
about
one
it. Think
year.
about it, though. He's a first round pick, and by that time, his 5th year option is going to be coming around, and you don't want to pay him that kind
True.
of money,
That's
being
true.
that he's an unknown. So after 4 years of being in this league, and you picking up his 5th year option because Aaron Rodgers retired, you're taking a hell of a
Hey,
gamble on him.
hey,
Hey,
hey. Ain't that
Green
what
Bay
we
just
did
did
with
the same
Sam?
thing. Hey,
Ain't that
Green
what we
Bay
did
just
with
did.
Sam?
Hey, Green Bay just did the same thing with
Yup.
Jordan Love because Jordan Love was on the bench. He never got to play. They picked up his 5th year option to see if he could do anything. If he don't do anything, they're gonna draft somebody next year. I'm just telling you, they
Well,
did the
see,
same thing.
they drafted him, so that's a different story. When it comes to Wilson, because Wilson done fell out of good graces with the coaching staff, and like I said, look how many coaching staffs this nigga done been through. Look how many coaching staff, and I guarantee you, if Aaron Rodgers retire in 2 years, they're gonna have another coaching staff there.
Maybe, but that would have. He only been on one coaching staff, the current coaching staff. He came in when the coach came in.
I don't care what they do with old buddy. To be honest with you, shit, stay where you at. Stay
Hey, man,
your ass
I'm
there.
gonna tell you
I
right
agree.
now.
I agree. I agree 100%.
I don't need no insensitive quarterback, bro. That's up there talking with he don't know what's going on between his eyes. I'm good. Let him stay.
What I'm
That's
saying, do
some
Bob
jet shit.
in 2 years, that's maturity coming in to play. You know, the kid was what 20, 21, something like that when all this was going on last year.
Yeah, yeah.
I
He'll be
mean,
23.
he ain't yeah, he ain't mature, man. And he see like, oh, they ain't playing with my ass. I'm about to get knocked out the league. They looking at not picking up my 5th year option, all kind of stuff like that. We hope he ain't gonna be an asshole all his life. We hope it finally click and he get it. That's all I'm asking. After the 2 years,
But go.
what's they
If you
continue?
was a jackass yesterday, you're not gonna wake up and transform into something new today, are you?
Oh, hey, something might happen though, Q, and it just
I
click.
know
I
plenty
don't know.
jackasses.
That's what I don't know.
Okay. But
No, cause what are
I
you?
don't. fuck
Knock.
with
I'm not
right
sure.
now. I'm
I'm
just
not.
Q,
asking you. Only
You
reason
ain't
why
got to
I'm
tell everybody
asking
about
or
business, bro.
even give a fuck because we play them this year. You know what I'm saying? And they looking to say, that's why the conversation came up. Cause
Yes.
it's not just his situation. It's about three. We got the same. We got sort of similar situation with Corral going on around here. Then you got the Trey Lance,
Mm.
Brock Purdy situation going on out here. You got him and Aaron Rodgers situation going on out here. It's another one, ain't it? Around the league, ain't it? Ain't it somebody else drafted
Mm-hmm.
a quarterback and somebody else come took him out?
You talking
Well,
about
I know
down
it's
in
like
Tennessee?
yeah,
Tennessee
Tennessee.
got
They moved off of Leafy and
Tannehill.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
well,
Yeah,
yeah,
with Levis and all them. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
but they
boom.
haven't moved up
So
Tannehill yet.
it's four situations out here like that.
Mm-hmm. Real quick, knock. I'm not sure if you in the right podcast. There's no waves
Yeah.
here, but we appreciate you stopping through though. I'm not
Hey,
that comment
Pop.
confused the
He
hell out of me.
always bring his ass up in here advocating for that motherfucker, man. I don't understand why he come over here. I don't get it, man. Nobody gives a fuck.
While you're here, make sure you hit that like button. I mean, that's what we would like, But hey, I mean, feel free to comment. I was just trying to figure out how that had to do with anything we're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when he says wave,
Trolls,
what's he
man.
talking about?
Waves
Trolls.
is another podcaster, a Carolina Panthers podcaster, but I didn't understand the comment though. Like he said, Waves repeat that, but I'm not sure what he was talking about. So I'm not sure what he's contributing to the conversation. I was trying to figure that out. But I mean, hey, while you're
Yeah.
here, hit that like button. You know what I mean? Cool beans.
Trolls, man.
All right.
Trolls. They got nothing better else to do. Like, if you love the man podcast so much, go dig a grave right beside his house and sleep beside him. I don't get why in the fuck you over here. I don't get it.
No, because what Q this
Eh?
This is for everybody who has PTSD, who had maybe he going through something and he got to come over here because all the love that we receive and give back. You know what I mean? So hey, we the counselors. Come on
Pop,
in.
them boy butt soldiers around here, man.
That's
I don't
that
get it.
that's
How do
fine.
you sit here and bring up another man out of your fucking mouth that you worrying about?
Listen, it's okay. Just hit that like button. Come on in. Contribute to the chat. Please stay on subject. You know what I mean? And we'll be right with you. I'll write you a prescription too now. Don't
Bro,
worry.
I'm not even throwing no shade. I've never heard of Buddy until right now.
I haven't either. I don't know who he
See,
is. I've never seen him
I,
before.
at one time I used to do a show with him, Cody. At
What's
one
his name
time,
again?
Little
Yeah,
Drip.
all right.
But I mean, I don't want to exclude anybody. Hey, everybody, come on in, whoever you are, whoever you represent, whoever you don't represent. We want you to come in and enjoy the show. We got great guests on here. C3 Cody Lack is in the building. We got Wally Panther of Germany, Panther Podcast. You know what I mean? We got GOAT, we got Q. So hey, there's something for everybody. It don't matter what team, what personalities you follow. It's all good, brother. I just want you to contribute to the conversation. You just said something random. I don't know if that's T-Rex typing or whatever it is. Cool. Hit the like button.
Hey, like and
These boys here need to
subscribe.
get a
Like
life.
and subscribe.
Get
Like and
a life.
subscribe.
Like and
Like and
You know what I'm
subscribe.
subscribe.
saying? That's it.
Yeah, yeah. That'll do it.
Copy a
But
T-shirt. You know what I'm
anyway,
saying? All that good shit.
yeah. Anyway, so what's that date on the practice camp start? First day of
That's
camp.
June 13th, I believe.
June 13th camp start.
In Waffle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's gonna be in our new billion dollar facility. That what you
that's
say?
that's the
Yeah, I ain't
mandatory
seen it yet. They must go put it up
mandatory.
tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
I don't want to
mandatory
say that.
minicamp, right?
Yeah,
That's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother show.
that's
I don't
mandatory.
understand it.
That's
No, you
mandatory.
ain't heard.
Yeah.
My new billion dollar facility gonna be up. You ain't heard that?
I ain't heard that. Enlighten me on that one. Now.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
You in South Carolina, you might be hearing more than we hearing. Cause all I seen the
I
other day was
heard
the bubble,
through the
the real
cornfields
stuff
over here.
about the goddamn other practice fields. I'm like,
is looking for a place for the players to, I heard through the cornfields over here.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Cause I'm like,
Cornfields,
Through the
right?
cornfields.
on one of
Mm-hmm.
our practice fields, we got a blow up tent on one of our practice fields. And I'm sitting there like, damn man, they
Hey,
Power
man.
Five colleges that's got better facilities than this motherfucking team. And and then we talk about people getting free agents here and shit.
Hey,
Mhm.
man. We'll be okay. We'll be okay.
We'll get there. Hey, look, we even had. Well, at least we got a tent. We ain't even had that.
You ain't lying.
No, we was in the ballroom earlier.
Yeah,
With
you know what
Jerry
I'm saying.
Couple
Richardson,
years
we ain't
back.
had that.
Yeah,
Come on
We
now.
was
we
on the
had a
basketball
ballroom.
court. We was on the basketball court,
Yep.
So
the gymnasium.
I'm just saying. I'm
that
just saying, man.
this
You know what I'm
that's the
saying?
reason why everything y'all hear me. I hold they feet to the fire. I'm not putting up with the bullshit, bruh. I'm not. I'm not. I can't.
Look, go,
Can't
look,
do it.
go. I live in the city, bro. You ain't gonna keep getting on their ass, and they keep hitting my taxes. I'ma move.
I'm
You got
not.
room? Do
You
you got
might
room?
as
I
well
will move.
motherfuckers do not
I'm
like
gonna
or
move
you
right
got
there
to move.
beside you.
Somebody got
Uh,
to move. We
uh,
got to do better.
uh,
Somebody got to pay something. So we got to do
Hey,
better. I
hey,
want
me
some
and
Papa.
me and Cody
facilities.
packing up, and we gone.
I want,
Yeah,
No,
I want
Papa.
out.
y'all
We
got
need
to
we
We
need
out.
you and Cody right there. Pay all the taxes so we can
pay
enjoy.
all
I'm just
taxes
saying.
so I can
I'll
enjoy.
fly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I'll fly in from Germany. Make sure I say, hey, appreciate it, brother. And
The hell no, no, no. I
Hey,
don't appreciate none of that.
and I pay a little bit of that tax when I stay at the nice hotel, lay back. You know, hey,
hey,
somebody will pay for
hey,
Nope.
Papa, and I do the right thing. I put my hand on your shoulder when I'm talking to you.
That ain't gonna mean that because you ain't near mine. I ain't trying to offend nobody.
Do it, Pop. Pop, say it.
No,
Do it.
no,
Do it.
no,
Peer
no,
pressure,
no,
bro. Come on.
no. I'm
no.
not doing it. I'm not doing
Hey,
it.
I got you, Papa. Hand right on your, what is it? Right shoulder. Yeah, right shoulder.
No,
Hey, Papa.
no,
You,
the hand gotta be on your left shoulder because they gonna shake your right hand. You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
got it.
yeah. They used
I'll
to
make
call
sure I
that.
do that.
They call that a preacher pat, Wiley. A preacher
Yeah.
Yeah.
pat.
And if
No
they
No,
doubt,
squeeze
Pastor
it,
Patrick.
oh shit, you know you in that end.
I got you. I got you, Papa. Papa, I got you. I got you, Papa. I'll make sure I do it and I slow down. I slow it down real slow. Look at you. I said,
I'm
Papa,
good.
I appreciate
I don't want one of the Bryce Young hugs, pelvis to pelvis. I'm good. I'm bad.
Y'all dumb as
Y'all
hell
boys
right
hell.
now.
Y'all boys hell.
oh,
Talking about bring it in. No, hell no,
Shit.
now
Pepper
maybe
grab them up.
Miss Tepper, but
mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
he grabbed them up out of
I'm gonna
there.
tell her to bring
Miss
it
Temple,
back.
huh?
I can tell her to back it up.
Yeah, bring it back. You know what I'm saying? What you do with all that? All that, yeah.
All right, last
Huh?
person that tried David Temple, he bought their house and was Betty. Don't make him buy your house and knock it down.
I already said I'm
Yeah.
moving, so he can knock that bitch down.
You mess with the man woman now, he gonna most definitely take your car, your house, he gonna buy everything off your ass.
That's all right.
Destroy him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, last tidbit
I go
round
sleep in
here,
that damn
man.
tent.
So we're working on, man. Let's get some closing arguments out of here, man. So what's good, Wiley? What we come up with today, man?
Hey,
In this
man,
third,
I'm listening to everybody today. I'm thinking this. I'm thinking our plastic man is going to turn to Alaskan man, and TMJ is going to have a breakout season.
oh, we gotta read some money. Appreciate that, Red.
Whoa,
Yes,
whoa.
sir. Yes, sir.
Got a
See the
super chat.
see
Look,
the
shout
money
out to
come
the
out.
super chat from Red Swan. Hey, Black Cat, Panther Podcast, and Cody C3. Y'all fellas put out excellent quality football talk. And I'll say that this, don't be mad at y'all haters, means y'all doing it big, real big.
Salute, salute.
Appreciate that,
Red
appreciate that,
Swan.
Red. Appreciate that, Red.
Real love.
I used to with Red Swan, man. The boys be coming in the chat all the time,
Yeah, I
and I
saw
don't.
Red. Yeah, we
Just
saw
hit that
Red in the
like,
chat for our show last night too, man. Shout out to Red.
just hit that like and
Yes,
subscribe.
sir.
Hey, we appreciate it. If they come through, they come through. Hit the like and subscribe on your way out the door. Wipe your feet on the rug. Don't
I was
bring
in
that
that chat
704
last
say
night
Miss
too.
Tepper ain't bad though. We must be looking at the wrong Miss Tepper.
You ain't see her checkbook.
Oh,
She bad to me.
yeah,
She look
see,
like
yeah.
Oprah. Shit,
Who?
look just
Oh,
like
you talking about
Oprah.
with the money? You talking about with the money?
Yeah, Miss Tepper look just like Oprah. Boy,
Oh,
them
you
things
talking
they
about
look
with the
like
money?
Halle Berry, don't they?
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
Man,
Yes, sir.
I gotta double back on Dave. She bring that checkbook.
Heck yeah. I'll be eating
I love it, man.
whatever she got to put out there.
Hey, let me
I'm
ask y'all
going
this.
for the team, Pop.
Oh shit, we was
I
in the middle
know.
of the whole
What's up,
time.
Forrest?
What's up? What's up? Hey, now I know David Tepper was the one that was on the phone with Bryce, you know what I'm saying, last year. But you think Nicole Tepper had anything to do with Bryce as well? Like she probably put that bug in his ear first?
Oh yeah.
You never
Yeah,
You
know.
see how
yeah,
she
I'll
hugged
do.
that boy?
Hey, I'll do you one better. I think she had her say in Bryce coming here, and she had her say when Cam Newton came back to the team.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
definitely on that one. He
okay,
said that.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
He said that was her call with Cam.
Yeah.
Hey, so he know what the fuck he doing. He got a small woman over there.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm glad you said that, man, because I
Mm-hmm.
think David Tepper, he's a great businessman, but he lacks a lot of like interpersonal abilities. I believe like that's not his strong suit. I think she's a good compliment to him. Real talk.
Yeah. I think she keep him in check. Like, hey, you don't know how to talk to people.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Let me
saying.
do that.
Shit.
Yeah, let
Yeah.
me do that. Cause you look throwed off.
He's got the logic, but she's got the heart.
There you
You
go.
know.
Coach, my thing,
Chuba.
my thing was this now. If you're no more, let's just say him and her are foot. Well, okay, put it out there like this. They're not scouts, right? They're not what you would call football people. They're owners. They don't got time to go out there and evaluate all these players and look at every practice. They running businesses. They flying on jets here and there doing what they got to do. Leave the football shit to football people. Look at the evaluations on these people, on these players. Let the coaching staff and the scouts and the general manager, that's what you hire these people for. Don't go out there and just tell, oh, I like this guy, I like this guy. Let's put him on this team. Now, if they're doing that, they too busy. They in too much. But if they're
Kendall, they ain't
listening,
got no business going on if that the case.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But see, it's their team. Like they said, it's their team. They can do what the fuck they want to for. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it just said, oh, I like a Bryce or I like a CJ. I like this guy, and or this guy will be good for the team for the PR. That ain't worth a shit.
Hey,
Well,
Kendall, I
I
think
mean,
he's
mean,
lemon pepper tepper, and he said, "I'm rich, bitch."
oh, that's true.
I mean,
I
shit.
ain't disputing that. I ain't disputing that. No. Yeah, he can do what he want to. He wrote that check.
You know what though?
So
I mean, he some of that might be because he fucked up when he hired, what I'm saying, old boy Blue over there in Nebraska. So
yeah,
he,
yeah.
what I'm saying, he might be on some shit like, look, man, I know I fucked up, and I know y'all motherfucker tired of this shit, but I just at least want to try and help out, man. If this the best motherfucker, let's go get him, so that way y'all can get off me about the dumb shit.
I think he
Oh,
just
he
doesn't
got
do the
that back.
best of analyzing people character, and I think that's where she comes in. She can analyze people character better than he can. You know what I mean? Because he's used to people saying yes to him all the time. So
Right.
she could sit back and sit there and analyze like he lying. He don't mean what he's saying. I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah, she
believe
a
him.
woman.
Like
Yeah.
women have that sixth sense. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're a good guy,
But it
uh,
even
uh,
makes me think that she didn't want Matt Rule, and he did. And he was
right?
like, "Nah, I'm gonna go with my gut over hers." and she ended up being right. That wouldn't surprise me a damn bit.
Hey, Cody, she told
Damn.
that motherfucker, if you don't fire his ass right now, your ass ain't getting no more goddamn pussy.
Yep, shit.
Well,
I'm sleeping on one of our
no, you might
19
be
different
on something.
couches.
You might be on something, Cody, because you really didn't see her at the forefront when he was here. It
Right?
was after.
Right.
Okay, okay.
And
I
that's
mean,
why
that's
the
something to look
first
into.
Yeah, facts.
the first time you really started to see her was around the time they brought Cam Newton back.
Mm-hmm.
That's something.
Smiling from
Hey,
cheek to cheek.
I'm getting ready to do a little research, y'all. I'm getting ready to do a little research. See what she was thinking. See if she said anything.
Yeah,
Allude
man,
to something.
I like her. I feel like some people like, but sometimes we'll get people on the free for all like bitching about her being a part of shit. Like, bro, like
She,
chill out. You have no idea who she is, man. Like,
hey, women know how to run business just as well as a man.
yeah, exactly. And that don't even mean that just because she's a part of shit doesn't mean that she's out here calling shots and shit. It just means that she's a valued voice inside that organization, and that's
Mhm.
fine.
She might just be a good judgment of character, like I said, y'all.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
But
well,
that's
Hold
like
on.
the Bills
hey,
owners.
Hold on.
Terry Pagula owns it, but his wife Kim Pagula, she's like just as much a part of that organization as he is. It's the same thing with us. I feel like.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Cody. Isn't she the chief operation officer now?
Yeah.
Yes, she
Yep.
works for the Panthers.
Now ain't that some shit?
oh yeah. Her name is on it like the chief. The chief.
So I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Shit, look, she knows shit that we don't know. So if she got a better out scope on what's going on, then fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Ain't, I mean, again, ain't nothing wrong with a female voice from time to time neither. Shit, you know, men we don't like the reason sometimes. She can reason with your ass.
Yeah, they say with every powerful man, he always has a strong woman by his side. So there you go.
That's what they
She
say.
pushing that weight, goddamn. Yeah.
The man is the head of the relationship, and the woman is the neck. You don't get one without the other.
Yeah, you know how we like neck.
That
Hey,
part.
love that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Uh,
whoa, whoa.
I'll be damned.
Yo,
Golly.
don't
yo, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yo,
wow.
Let's go
Pop,
ahead and
you
turn
my
that
dog,
around
bro.
real quick.
Pop, you my dog, bro.
Y'all wow,
I'll
man.
be
Y'all
damned.
wow, man.
Yo, Pop is my dog, straight up.
Oh God.
neck, jaw, throat, all the same.
Here
Yes,
we go.
sir.
That
Here we
throat goat.
go.
That throat goat.
Go a long way.
Yo,
I
Shit.
bet
hey,
he
yo,
do.
Wiley, what? Wiley, give me a closing argument, Wiley. Wrap it up, Wiley. Wrap it up.
Hey man, this has been an enjoyable show. I think we gotta get Q some help because that damn monster keep coming out every now and then. That hate monster's a motherfucker.
Wiley, I'm still seeking therapy for last season, Wiley. Stop it.
You got a couple more months to let it go.
No, man.
Yeah,
I would never forget them for hiring Matt Jackass.
yeah,
You
you
got
damn
to
right.
you got to September to let it go. Q.
Hey, hey,
Gotta let it go
Ford.
after that.
I
Hey,
signed
Yo,
the
Ford.
dog last year.
What you think there, bro? Give me a closing argument.
shit, man. Honestly, I think we good, but it's still a couple of question marks in a couple of areas, man. But like I said, man, we'll make the playoffs. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that, man. Some people don't think so, but fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, I got to represent for my team, and
Play,
we
playoff,
got to
Yeah.
beat
playoff.
ass.
Give me a record. Give me a record. What's gonna get us to the playoffs? Give me a record. Where we at?
Shit. First of all, we got to, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and get the division locked up. But I'll say 10-7, a good 10-7, man. A double digit
10 and 7.
season. I believe so.
10 and 7 get us to the playoffs. Okay.
Hmm.
All right, 10 and 7 get us to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Cody,
Yes,
talk to me, bro.
sir.
Give me a closing statement.
Shit, man. Y'all know I love coming here and hanging out with y'all. Shit, if I didn't, I wouldn't be here so damn much. Hey, man, everybody hit the like and subscribe first and foremost, man. If you enjoyed the conversation, that's always how we show love, man, to content creators. Like, subscribe, notification bell, so that way you never miss one of these. And shit, man. Hey, I'm so pumped about this season. I don't remember the last time uh, that I was this pumped to see what the Panthers were gonna look like. There's so much new. There's so much reason for optimism.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, man, I'm just excited, man. Happy to be along for the ride, man. Check out
No
C3
doubt.
Sir.
Panthers podcast and shit. That's it, bro.
Yeah, our brother C3 Cody, man. So it's always great to
Yes,
have him on
sir.
the show.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead and keep it going, Pop. Go ahead and keep it going, Pop.
Hey man, look, I'm gonna stay with that same energy. We had a comment one time, guy said, man, I don't know what y'all so excited about. You know what I'm saying? This is a boring offseason. I'm like, you cannot be a Panthers fan. You cannot
Wild.
be, because this is the most excitement ever. And we want to keep bringing that excitement right
Yeah.
here on Black Cat Panthers podcast, where y'all are open to come to the show, get it off your chest, say what's in your heart, and hopefully you leave here with a smile and some education at the same time. And as we always do, we
That's
always gonna
it.
keep pounding.
That's it.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Wiley, what? Where he at? He on mute. Wiley,
What's up?
hey, what time is that show Saturday?
That show is going to be at 6 o'clock Central European time, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to talk about a little known fact about football in Charlotte. If you want to understand some little known knowledge about Charlotte football, professional football,
Uh-huh.
tune in, and I'm here to make sure you get some wisdom over.
Hey, bro,
Oh yeah.
they told me about that. Hey, y'all need. You said 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock Saturday. 12 o'clock Saturday. Wiley. Hey, what's the name of it, Wiley? What's the name of this show? I mean, what y'all
Well,
calling it now?
it's going to be Let's Talk with Panthers Germany and
J issue.
this is J Issue. And J Issue, he gonna bring the issue, and I'm gonna bring the facts.
Hey, that's what's up.
Let's
Hey.
get it,
Hey,
man. Let's get it.
hey,
Shout out to
I
my
was
boy
I was
Jay, man.
I was on the phone with them yesterday, right, when they were discussing. Hey, they had some shit that fucked me up. It blew my mind, man. Yeah, hey, this it's gonna be a smoke. It's gonna be a banger. Um, come Saturday, man. Saturday at 12,
Yeah.
man. Y'all, it's some thumbnails up in there, man. Set
Yes, sir.
your time so you can get the alert, man. It's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a good show.
Yeah, play that shit while
But
you washing your car, cleaning up the house. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. Other than that, man, I got Mud Ink Outlaw TV. I'm gonna start dropping some stuff Monday. Next week gonna be a full week for Mud Ink Outlaw TV, man. Go over there, look at those videos that's up there now. Run it up, like and subscribe. Mud Ink Outlaw TV. Next we dropping some content on your ass. What else we got there? What else we got, Q? Holla at me.
Uh, well, you got Wiley show out of the way for the week. We got our Thursday night show. We coming back. We're gonna discuss this cornerback room. How we fit, how we looking cornerback room. Thursday show is gonna be real lit. So let's get to it at 7:30, as well as your boy Dub Q might have a surprise, man. I'm working up on something right now, man. I always got stuff cooking for the show. So fresh voices. You're gonna see a lot of new people. Huh?
I said, is it spaghetti?
Yeah. Nah, it's spaghetti.
Oh, I'm chefing up some spaghetti, Chef Curry style.
Hey.
Yes, sir. Spaghetti with the spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
But make sure y'all on y'all way out. Y'all subscribe. Y'all go hit our merch up. It's down there. Show that love, man.
Show that love.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
Comment, like, subscribe, share.
no doubt.
Do
Just
all
go to
that.
that Backyard Panther podcast, man. Subscribe, cause y'all don't want to miss none of this new stuff coming up, man. Y'all don't want to miss this. Like they got some stuff, man. They gotta work hard, man. They got some stuff for you. Then we get Friday. We go to the Friday free fall. Y'all know how I get wild over
Hey,
there.
you already know what
You
it is.
You
Come through
already
every
know.
Friday
Friday.
free
Yes,
fall,
sir.
baby.
gotta
Every
pull up.
Friday
I
at
never
7.
miss an episode.
Get
Every
your big
Friday at 7.
pull up.
Pull
That's
up,
it.
baby.
Come
Got it
through.
for y'all week, man. And hey, Panther football ain't dead right now. We got it. We got it. We got it for you. Let's get it.
Hey, gold is called creativity, and some people just don't got it. But you already know what time it is. We're gonna keep it rolling.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Hey man, we out of here, y'all.
Yeah, y'all have a
Breezy,
wonderful day,
take it
All right,
gentlemen.
on.
y'all.
Peace and
All
love.
right,
Keep
gold.
pounding.
Hey, man, one love, man.
Yeah,
Keep
keep
pounding.
pounding.